What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to part 4 of Yoshi's Island for the SNES. The finale, guys! Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Yoshi the Best, Dr. Jeffrey, Chicken Plays, and Jacob. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, it's me, I'm back, says Yoshi. Yes, indeed, you are. I've missed you. How have you been? It's been a little bit. Alright, guys, well, as I just mentioned, this should be the finale of Yoshi's Island. And, as you can tell, my son is in the background. He's not quite ready for bed yet. But I'm sure they'll go to bed pretty soon. That's fine, though. Maybe he'll stop in and say hi. JJ, do you want to come say hi? JJ, come over here and say hi. Oh, funny. He's trying to squish the spiders in this book. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get started here. Lego Peach, Lego Toad. My goodness. Many Legos. Ooh, I am back after, oh geez, so long, says Yoshi. Today was one of my best days ever, to be honest. This will cap it off, says Solar Flare. Good to hear, dude. Yeah, I hope y'all had a good week. I had a pretty good week. Busy as ever, but, yeah, I won't complain. Hello, PB&J. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so this is where the difficulty really starts to pick up in this game. I've often said in this, live stream, that, well, not in this live stream, but the live stream series as a whole, that this game has a pretty decent difficulty curve for, well, a Yoshi game, frankly. Most Yoshi games tend to be on the easier side. Yoshi's Island DS being, like, the big exception I can- whoa, hey! That I can think of off the top of my head. But, most of them tend towards the easy side. Yoshi's Island actually has a pretty good, difficulty curve. And it's still not going to be like Yoshi's Island DS tough, but it's certainly tougher than other games in the series, that's for sure. Am I very dumb for buying Lego Luigi even though I already have Lego Mario, says Chicken Plays? Probably not. I don't really know anything about the Lego Mario sets, but as I understand, like, there's probably features in the Luigi set that aren't present in the Mario set. But I have no idea. I am not a Lego collector, so I cannot say for sure. Well, it's been so long, I'm driving now, and I have a personal car, lol, and I am now... Huh. Well, it has been a while. It's cool that you got your own car and the ability to drive. That's always a liberating feeling. And I am now an adult, says Yoshi. Are you 18? That would make you a legal adult in the United States. Oh crud, I just realized there's something... There might be... Well, I don't think there's anything down there. I am playing 50-turn Mario Party 8 on Shy Guy's Perplex Express right now. That was always a fun, course. Nice, Yoshi, that's awesome. A liberating feeling to be sure. Gosh, you're making me feel old. I'm gonna be 28 next week. That's ridiculous. I have Lego Luigi and Lego Mario. It's pretty complicated, so Solar Flare. Yeah, I don't really know anything about the Lego sets. Lego always seemed to be more expensive to me than it ought to be. And I'm not really a big Lego guy anyway. Look at these Hadoken guys. So, yeah, there wasn't really much of a reason for me to get into Lego stuff. Oh, jeez. Well, that was a miss. Jeff, I just played a new indie game that just came out like 2 weeks ago. Silt. It was pretty good, nothing crazy, but it was cool. I haven't heard of that one. Glad to hear that you enjoyed it. I'm about to go to high school. Any advice, Jeff? Says Jacob. I'll give you advice in just a second. I'm missing a few comments. Jacob says, I am doing awesome. I just finished up school. That is awesome. Jiff. What have you been doing while I was gone, says PB&J. Just playing the game. I shall be going to Texarkana tomorrow, aka a city in Texas divided between Texas and Arkansas. That sounds fun, chicken. Enjoy your time. That sounds like an interesting... City? Yeah, city. So, Jacob, advice for you before you go to high school? So, high school is a pretty big step. It's... Up to this point, well, I mean, it's all been important, but this is like the final step before you go out into either the workforce, to whatever training you need for the job you're gonna want, or college. So, it's a pretty big deal. I wouldn't take it super lightly, but also I wouldn't take it too terribly. Well, what's a good way to put this? You should take high school seriously. I will say that, but I wouldn't say that you need to like destroy your sleep schedule and all that. Like, have some fun. In other words, like, don't go too insane. Don't like spend all of your time with your nose buried in a textbook. That's no fun. You want to make some memories in high school too. Do your best to stay up to date on your studies. Make sure that you're doing your best, but not at the expense of your own health. You want to have some good memories too. I guess that's pretty much the advice that I have for you. Oh, and do your homework. Definitely do your homework. Today was a great day. I woke up at 11. No, not very productive. And I biked down to Wendy's to eat breakfast/lunch with my friends. We then biked a couple of miles to the pool, and we spent 5 hours the reh. That sounds like fun, Solar Flare. Yoshi says, Jacob, I know you didn't ask, but let me tell you, as someone who just graduated, don't blow it off. Yeah. I don't feel like I was able to give super good advice. It's been so long since I've been in high school, but you know, I hope that helps at least somewhat. Do bear in mind that, like I said, this is the last step before, you know, the rest of your life here. Oh no! You know what, I just realized, well, first I have to kill myself here. We spent 5 hours there. 5 hours at the Wendy's? Japers. So, I forgot to record this level. As always, I was too excited to get the stream started, and I forgot to start my recording software, so I'll have to do that either after this level or after the stream. I don't know where my mind is, guys. Like, my mind is just totally not focused this evening. I think I'm just ready for the weekend. Got some exciting plans. No, at the pool. Oh, you spent 5 hours at the pool. That makes more sense. But, yeah. What was I? Oh, crud. Okay. Phew! That was close. I needed that platform to be there so that I could grow this vine, so I could go up there and get whatever. I don't have that key yet. Do I get it up here? Probably right here. No, that is an extra life. Where's the key? Silt was a game where you explore underwater, where there are giant creatures, and you can also possess creatures, aka fish, to use their abilities. Oh, I think I saw some gameplay for that, or at least like a trailer or something. It doesn't really sound like my sort of game, but sounds like fun at the very least. That is interesting, kind of using that capture mechanic that we saw in Mario Odyssey. That sounds like fun. Nah, bro, I spent 7 days at Wendy's. Wow. I went to a restaurant with my friend, and there was someone called Egg Tart, and he thought it said Egg Fart. That doesn't sound super, super appetizing. Egg Fart. Oh, come on. I don't know how he always beats me on this minigame. That's crazy. It's like, I could really use the prize that they give too, because I think it's like the extra health in that minigame. And I haven't really needed it most of this time. But there have been times where I feel like it could have come in handy. Alright, so that's the last flower. I'm missing one red coin. I'll do one better. I live at Wendy's now, says Yoshi. Okay. Come on, where's the last coin? There it is. Okay. I actually like Burger King more than McDonald's and Wendy's, but Wendy's is closer to the pool, says Solar Flare. Oof, I might die. Curse my dumb autocorrect. Oh, something, says Chicken Play, is correcting his last comment. He saw something called egg tart. Got it. Okay, should I play that level again, guys? That didn't take very long. Oops. Come on, Elgato. We're working on it. There we go. There's a tornado alert in Dallas, says Chicken Plays. We actually had a tornado go through here yesterday. I mean, it must have just missed us, but like the town, both towns over actually, both had a tornado touchdown. I think according to my wife, the Walmart was actually closed today because the tornado went through there. Did some damage to some of the roofs. And yeah. Let's just say that that tornado is very close, and I'm very, very fortunate that it didn't come by here and do much damage. The worst that happened was the swing in our yard tipped over. But that's not horrible. Rip Walmart, says Chicken Place. I feel like that was here? Nope. I do know where that is, though. Hold up, I need to check. In North Richland Hills. We had a tornado watch in Ohio 4 days ago. Jonix says, greetings one and all. Greetings, Jonix. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the finale of Yoshi's Island. Wait, really? Says Yoshi. Indeed, we did. I wasn't home, so... Yeah, I was actually working until like 9 o'clock last night. It was kind of nuts. Was that... this? It was this one, right? I think so. Yes, okay, got it. Nice. Nice! Also, Jonix, how are you doing? Glad to have you. Dr. Jeffrey says, the best part of Silt was the mechanical crab robot boss, that you had to trick it to grind it down a giant machine and kill it. Such a cool scene in the game. The game seemed like it was pretty atmospheric. I feel like there was another underwater game that I had seen before, but... I don't know. But it sounds like it was a good time. It might not be my thing, but it sounds pretty cool. Do you guys mind if I, replay that level just to get the footage for it? I messed up and didn't hit record. Great, now it's raining cats and dogs, says Chicken Plays. Oh boy. Food I ate, says PB&J. Well, that's good. You should eat food. Sustenance is good for you. Okay, so... I didn't really talk much about this level other than the difficulty curve, but I am appreciative of the fact that the difficulty curve seems to be pretty good in this game. I got hit by that same guy last time. I one-upped myself. I got hit by him twice this time. Jeepers! Yeah, I'm doing real good here. But, oh my. I do appreciate that the difficulty curve is upped a little bit here. It's more satisfying to play through, but the levels still aren't super long. Like, I'm replaying the level again, and I really don't mind. Let me just focus here. I guess I really don't have much to say other than that. Like, I appreciate the difficulty in these World 6 levels. I guess that's all I was trying to say. Candy Edwards, says PB&J. Are you trying to talk like Yoda right now? Yes, I won 40 coins in a battle minigame in Mario Party 8, and it was a luck-based minigame. Let's go! Says Solar Flare. Congratulations. I wouldn't feel too great about that victory, but, like, at least you got 40 coins from it. I'd kind of just feel like, well, I didn't earn that. By the way, I just replayed Super Meat Boy last week. That indie game is a classic. Yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie. I never played it, but I kind of want to. I know it was on the Xbox 360 back in the day. What other consoles was it for? And I know it came to a bunch later. Jeepers, what? Wow, I am just getting my butt kicked here, guys. What in the world? Why do I suck all of a sudden? Shoot. Well, that's not good. Can I go down here? Nope. Pizza time! Pizza time. Well, I could definitely go for some pizza. Okay. I'm gonna kill myself and go again. With great power comes great big goth girlfriends. Yoda, just trust me. Yeah, Yoda probably. We should end this stream and the Yoshi's Island 1 stream series by listening to a beautiful piece of music, Yoshi Clan. We are not doing that, Solar Flare. We are not. I'm sorry, but I am not playing that song as a celebration of Yoshi's Island. That's not happening. I don't need to go down there. It's just a bunch of coins. I really want pizza now, says Solar Flare. It's been a bit since I've had some pizza. Jeff, what are your thoughts on hamburgers? I love them. I've recently tried to start using my grill more. I used it twice this week. I used it on, I think, Wednesday? No, Tuesday. I made some grilled out burgers. I might die here. Well, yeah, I'm dead. I really need to focus here. But I grilled out some hamburgers this week, and they were pretty solid. I feel like Burger King and McDonald's and Wendy's have made burgers much more, I don't know, easy to just eat vast quantities of. But when you make them yourself, or have like your, family grill them out or something like that, like have them on your own grill, in other words, I feel like there's something special about them. Like the burgers at Burger King, they taste fine, sure. I mean, it kind of makes me feel a little dead on the inside when I'm like, I have resorted to Burger King. Yuck. But, it's not like it's yuck, it's just, I know it's not good for me, it's greasy, and I know it's just manufactured. Like, the bread is just made in a factory and all that. I don't know, there's just something not... It's a fast food joint, of course it's not gonna be, like, home-cooked, but, you can definitely tell. But there's just something about a homemade hamburger that hits a little different. And that's all I have to say about that. Apparently, Little Caesars now the official pizza of the NFL. Says Solar Flare. I did hear about that at work, actually. One of my coworkers was like, oh no, they out-pizzaed the Hut. That's like, that's a sign of the end of days here, guys. They out-pizzaed the Hut. I am still going crazy that we got a trailer for Hollow Knight Silksong! I can't wait. I'm pretty sure I can't wait. We all can't. It looks so good and so much better. Says Dr. Jeffrey. I think I get what you're saying, like you can't wait and you're sure that we can't either. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Silksong. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but did it show like Did it show any new gameplay? And I know it hasn't, like, given us a reveal date or anything, but that's exciting that we finally saw something. And I have heard people... JJ, can you like turn that down a little bit? Dada wants to turn that down a little bit. There you go, bud. He's back. I don't know if you know a restaurant called Brahms, because I don't know if it's only in Texas, but they have amazing, and I do mean amazing, burgers. Solar Flare says, hi, JJ. Coco Melon says Chicken Plays. That is, TT-Po. That's a show about, like, buses. I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese show, but, like, they dubbed it in English, and,
there's another one called Tayo, the little friendly bus.
Oh, Tayo, the little friendly bus. Is TT-Po the one with the trains?
No, that one has buses too. But then there's another one that's called Robot Trains.
Okay, never heard of them, says Chicken Plays. Yoshi's New Island title theme. Will you play me once you finish this game? Is this Jacob again? Are you making a new profile to make me play that New Island theme? It ain't happening, my friend. Yes, new gameplay and stuff. We got some information that Hollow Knight Silksong will release in about 12 months or earlier. Really? Well, that is exciting. We've waited quite a while for that game. Like, any information on it. Like, what's it been? 3 years? You said 3 years, right? That sounds right. Yoshi Clans, the Solar Flare. Wow, I just remember the day I found your channel, says Chicken Plays. Oh yeah? It's been quite a while. You've been subbed here for quite a while. Wasn't that on my old channel that you first discovered me? Get out of here, dry Goonies. I figured that was you, Jacob. Oh my. Sorry, I must have missed some comments. But, what was I gonna say? I don't know. But yeah, that is exciting that we saw some new updates for Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm still waiting for that release date. There have been people that said, you know, they expect that we'll get a release date in the Switch, in the Nintendo Direct at the end of the month. Also, that's not yet confirmed, but there are people that have said that we can expect a Direct on the 29th, I think, is what they are saying. Dude, Bandit, get out of here. Dude. Dude, let me pop the balloon. That better not be the one. Yes, I got it! Woo! That's exciting. The nostalgia, says Chicken Plays. Oh, come on, Solar Flare. I know that's you. By the way, that reminds me, guys, Jack the Random says, hello! Hello, Jack. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the finale of Yoshi's Island for the SNES. How are you doing, Jack? But yeah, that reminds me, guys, when you and Sky played Spyro, says Chicken Plays, it's been that long? That was way back in 2019, bruh. Way back in 2019 is when we played Spyro. It's been a while. E! E! But yeah, there's, people are saying that we can expect a Nintendo Direct at the end of the month. The 29th is when people are saying. Do you guys think that's accurate? It's by, apparently, an insider in the industry that we're hearing about this update. Nothing's officially been confirmed yet. But I think that sounds reasonable. That'd be nice. I am doing the greatest, says Jack. That's awesome to hear. Well, I've been subscribed way longer than that, says Chicken Plays. Dr. Jeffrey says, I mean, if you see the trailer, you can already tell how good it looks. Like so much more the Hollow Knight with combat areas, gameplay, and more. Boy, that sounds awesome. I will have to check that trailer out, maybe after the stream. That Yoshi Clan theme account has a good idea. You should do it, says Solar Flare. Solar Flare, I know it's you. I subscribed when you were playing Mario Sunshine, says Chicken Plays. That has been a while. I think Mario Sunshine was the second game I played on this channel. Or the third? I don't know. Jeff, why do people not go swimming sometimes, says PB&J. I don't know, for reasons that people don't do any number of things sometimes. You know. Oh, this guy says that for girls specifically, it could be because of girl problems. Their time of the month. I know I don't always like to go swimming. Oftentimes the water is too cold for my liking. And
Some people are shy.
this guy says sometimes people are shy of being in bathing suits. All good reasons. I'm also not like the hugest fan of swimming. It's fun enough, but it's like it's not the first thing I think of to do on like a summer day. Unless it's like 95 degrees out or something ridiculous, then I'm just like, get me in there. But yeah, I don't know. Like some people, like it's not the top of their to-do list. Let's just say that. Just finished doing homework, says Jack. And what homework was that, pray tell? Dude, give me back my baby. Wait, no, come back here. I want that red coin. You give it here. Flower, dude. LeBron James mac and cheese. Have you ever had LeBron James mac and cheese? Don't ask how I'm mod. I know how you're mod. You're Solar Flare. No, I haven't. Because you can drown. I've experienced it 3 times, as Chicken Plays, in less than a year. Yeah, it sounds like swimming is not your best friend, Chicken. I will say chickens, I don't know how well chickens swim. So, I guess there's that. I just went swimming and it was like the warmest. It is 89 degrees, says PB&J. You mean like the outside air or the water? Because that makes a big difference. Although I will say 89 degrees for a swimming pool, that's pretty warm. That's like bathwater warm, almost. Nah, we can't swim, says Chicken. Okay, I didn't think so. Like, chickens don't have webbed feet, which much facilitate the swimming process. Give me that coin! Such squeakies! Such squeaky mice! Yo, I didn't know I still had something. Wait, did I? Hold up. Hold the phone. Did I just eat that bandit? Why was there a bandit there? Math. I did math, says Jacob. Alright, says Jake. You know, math was always my favorite subject in school. I don't know about you guys, but I always loved math. Like, math and science were the subjects that I enjoyed the most in school. Yo, that's pretty nifty. There's so many bandits, dude. So many bandits. The water was warm, the outside, on the other hand, was freezing, says PB&J. Whoa, huh? Got that extra life. I don't know if I ever knew that was a thing. Well, I got it. The temperature in Texas was 100 degrees today, says Chicken. That's quite warm. We had a 90-degree day this week, but, you know, for summertime, that's pretty typical. Still, it's very hot, and we have limited air conditioning capacity in our house, particularly upstairs. We have a decent... Whoa, hey. We have a decent air conditioner downstairs, but upstairs, that's a bit of a different story. Yo, get back here. Boink. Yeah, that's the sound effect of me stomping on someone. Boink. I like science, says Chicken Plays. Yeah, like I just said, science is one of my favorites. Shaquille O'Neal says, it is I, former professional basketball player Shaquille O'Neal. I am mod because I am famous. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, Mr. Solar Flare. You ain't fooling nobody. Well, especially not me. Okay, I didn't have to do that crazy trick shot to get more life. But you know what? I did it because I wanted to. Because it's cool. If the water is warm, there's a 50% chance that it indicates a red flag, says Yoshi. In a swimming pool, or like just, you know, non-swimming pool water, like a lake or a pond or something. Give me more eggs, I need them! Give me! You can call me Shaq. That's very funny. Like Hollow Knight's combat was slow, but Silksong's combat looks fast, if you know what I mean. Which I am going to like, because when I played Hollow Knight, I tried fighting bosses fast, which was not good. Yeah, that sounds cool. Like the updated combat sounds like, well, exciting. Let's just say exciting. I do like good speed in a video game. Like, not too much. Like, I'm not a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, for example, but like a faster combat style and, well, honestly, just a better combat style would be appreciated. Like, I like the combat in Hollow Knight, honestly. Like, it felt, I don't want to say, like, meticulous, but I feel like that's a good word for it. Like, it wasn't methodical. Let's call it methodical. That sounds more accurate. Okay, I'm gonna chill here so I can get some extra health. Can you see my messages? If you can, stream lag, glitch, buffer issue. It's flickering for me, says Pops. Uh-oh. Try refreshing the page, maybe. Oh, geez. I see why. My goodness. Whoa, my screen is glitching hard, says Jack. Yeah, that's on my end. Sorry about that, guys. Hello, I am new, says Duck. Welcome, Duck. Are you sure you're not related to Chicken Place? Same, says Dr. Jeffrey. Yeah, that's on my end, guys. Sorry about that. It's happening for me as well. Okay, so it looks like it's going back to normal. I guess my internet just slowed down. Sorry, guys. Ah, my eyes, help! Yeah, sorry. Now it is gone. It's still not great quality, but it'll come back. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It could be like YouTube having a server-side issue. It could be my internet throttling. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Hello, moth. This moth likes my stream lights. So I have my OBS client, my streaming software, set to dynamic resolution to make up for a congested network. What that means is instead of like, you know, dropping frames, which would make the video look like it was pausing, and I did not need to do any of that. But instead of like dropping frames looking like, I don't know, like the video pauses, like the audio keeps going but the video stops and then like kind of picks up in a couple seconds. I didn't really like that. What this does is it kind of lowers the bitrate until, you know, the congestion stops. Which, that's obviously not ideal either, but it's better than dropped frames if you ask me. Sweet! Limited edition Swedish fish Oreos. Welcome to the stream, Solar Flare on the other account. I would like to tell you that I enjoy your streams and watching you. It's the 7 of us that watch you and enjoy you. Thanks, Pops. I appreciate that. Really do. Ethan says, hello there. I was playing some Minecraft with Jacob. Didn't see the notification for the stream. Hey, no worries. Welcome to the stream, Ethan. Hello there. How are you doing? How was Minecraft? I've got a moth flying around in here that seems to enjoy my Streamlight setup. Oh, so close. Bro, yawning, it's like body's 20% battery warning. That's pretty great. It's like my body's battery is always at 20%. Chicken Plays is my cousin's. Cousin, says Doug Plays. Beware the spinning logs. I remember liking this level. It's not like, it's kind of like a controlled chaos. And in this case, I don't see that as being a horribly bad thing. It makes for some interesting platforming possibilities, for sure. I've had some, oh, wait, no way. You get the boosted flutter jump from those things. That's nuts. I didn't realize that. Big fan of these now. Well, I was a pretty big fan before, but... I wanna... Oh, boy. Not the fuzzies. Touch fuzz, you get dizzy. The moth was like, dang, this stream is fire, so he used the 1 month lifespan to watch only Yoshi Fanatic. Shoot, I was reading that comment. It was nice, but unfortunately Jacob died in lava in the nether, so he lost all his diamond stuff. Ouch. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Hello there. Oh, solar flare. It's funny. I get it. It's funny. Bro, why do we drive in Parkway but park in driveways? Yeah. Dr. Jeffrey back with the falafels. The falafels of life. Dr. Jeffrey back with the falafels of life. Yeah. Meant to say philosophies of life. Whoa! Let's get these eggs. No, I stink! You don't read bad words in your stream, right? Sorry, says Pops. Oh, no, that's fine. I don't mind if you post that in the comments. I'll just, take some discretion about which ones to read and whatnot. So, yeah, that's my thing. If there's naughty words in the chat message, I'll usually substitute them for cleaner ones when I read them. I'm eating the candy hearts, the Yoshi Fanatic. Wait, were you eating before the stream? Says Jack. No, I was not. I mean, I guess like 2 hours before the stream. Good night, JJ. Dada loves you. I think he's going to bed. I thought you would say mild language. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. We disc error stream. I think that my brother is going to join, says Chicken. To respond to your question, Jack, I ate like 2 hours or 2.5 hours before the stream. Had a yummy steak dinner. I grilled out some steaks this evening. Like I said earlier, I've been trying to warm up the grill and get better at using it lately. No! Why do I suck? But anyway, do you remember the Jurassic World Evolution 2 DLC? Well, that's been out for a bit now, and I finished the campaign and the Chaos Theory mode of the DLC. Yeah, I do remember you telling me about that. The Jurassic World, Dominion DLC? Yeah, I didn't realize that had come out so soon. I do remember you saying that it was coming out soon. I just forgot how soon. But that's cool. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. But yeah, I've been trying to get better at using my little charcoal grill that we've had for like 4 years. I'd always been too nervous to really put it to use, I guess. Like, my comfort zone in the kitchen is my, my electric stovetop. That's my comfort zone. But one of my, the pan that I usually like to make, my steaks in is warped, so I don't really use it anymore. And I've been using the grill for a couple of weeks now, and I've been getting pretty good at it. Still get my steaks a nice medium to medium rare. It's perfect. Love steak. Solar Flare says, hey, I'm the real Solar Flare. Nice. There's definitely some things I'm a little annoyed with, though, says Ethan. Oh? Do tell. My dad uses the grill at home. My dad makes burgers, and he also made some Phil dogs. Did you mention grill as in a food one, or error at something? Says Pops. Yeah, no, I mean like a barbecue grill, or a charcoal grill, or a grill that you cook with, yes. Yeah, grills, I feel like grills are one of those one of those kitchen tools that dads are particularly fond of. Like, I had said this to Sky, using the grill makes me feel like such a dad. And that's a good thing. Like I am a father, and it just makes sense that it makes me feel like a dad. No, why? and it makes me very happy. Who here wants burgers? I do. I want some burgers. I don't know why my dad is perfect at grills, lol. This is Pop's Corner. Like I said, it's like, it's one of those fatherly kitchen appliances that, I don't know, we just like to use. I don't know what it is. Like, Father's Day is very associated with grilling and burgers and hammocks. Things that fathers love. Okay, there's nothing up there. Whoa. Alright, let's chill out, guy. Mr. Baseball Man. Phew. Okay, so remember how I was saying those things make for some interesting platforming sections? That's basically what I meant. Like, there's some obstacles here that, well, they're very interesting with those rotating platform things. Yeah! And there we go. Dunsky. Oh. I've got 2 solar flares here. One of you guys is Jacob. I'm so confused. Jeff, ask me a question only the real Justin would know. Justin, what's your favorite game? I'm not good in cooking. I am only good at making scrambled eggs, says Pops. I've been like that. I was like that for a long time. It was only getting married that really got me to get better at cooking. I got a bunch of comments all at once. I gotta read through these. But don't worry, Pops. You'll get there. It's like Ratatouille. The movie Ratatouille says, anyone can cook. But only the fearless can be great. PB&J says, when I am older, I am going to be like an ant that makes all of the cookies for the little humans. I couldn't remember the word. You mean children? You saying little humans makes you sound like an alien. Bro, wearing contacts instead of glasses is just switching to full screen mode. Wario World! It's WarioWare. Ah, the moderator solar flare is the true Justin. I've cooked ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches, says Chicken Plays. That sounds good. I want to make some of those. I've been wanting to make breakfast sandwiches for a while. Like, I want to start out my workday right? Like, I want to make some breakfast sandwiches. But I never wake up early enough. I've been having such a hard time waking up early lately. Yee. No, I'm right. I said Wario World, says Jacob. Jacob, that was a valiant effort. You said WarioWare. It's in the comments. And if nothing else, it's at least recorded in the live stream. Yeah. Good try, though. Oh no, you found out that I am an alien? No! Yeah, I am starting to get interested in making food instead of buying cereal from Target or Walmart, says Pop's Corner. That, yeah, honestly, cooking, I never thought I would be the cooking type. Yet here I am. I should not have jumped down already. Oh well, that's fine. Like, honestly, cooking opens up so many possibilities. Like, going to restaurants now isn't a... This kind of sounds like a bad thing, but, like, going to restaurants isn't as exciting for me anymore because, like, if I want food, I can make it just how I want it. But then again, like, that's a great thing, right? Like, look at all those stars that I just got. Anyway, learning how to cook is a great thing. Being able to cook for yourself, make your food just how you like. Like, I can't go to a steakhouse anymore and get a steak and be like, this is amazing. This is just how I like it. Because, like, I make steak just how I like it. Like I was saying earlier, I made steaks earlier, and they were chef's kiss. They weren't like Gordon Ramsay quality of steaks or anything, but like honestly, I really like the way that I make steak. Medium to medium rare, still juicy. No seasonings but salt and pepper that doesn't distract you from the beef flavor of the tender, juicy meat. Oh, I make steak just how I like it. That's one of the beautiful things about cooking. And honestly, like, I've learned to have a lot of fun with it. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with bouncing the eggs off the wall when I can just throw them right at this guy. I'm getting distracted. I'm talking about steak so much. He's still not dead. Incredible. I like sushi, says Jack. I also like sushi. I haven't gotten sushi in a long time, mostly because it's quite expensive. It's not like it's so ridiculously expensive to the point where I never eat it, but it's quite expensive for what it is. And I'd like to learn how to make it at some point. That way it can be less, you know, prohibitively expensive. Jeff, it's my evil clone. Oh my goodness. Gordon Ramsay is on drugs. I went to his fish house in Orlando. My mom makes better fish at home. Jack says, I also like lobster. Lobster is another one of those, like, prohibitively expensive foods. Like, I've only ever had lobster once. I think I've had lobster bisque more than that. Like, maybe once or twice. But, like, it's one of those foods that's very expensive, and I basically never get. The one time that I had lobster was on my honeymoon, and it was because my wife convinced me. You know, like, we're on our honeymoon, go all out, so I got the surf and turf at Red Lobster. Some steak and some lobster tail. That was incredible. Pop says, it's when you get married and have a kid is when you shine. You know how, you feel that energy to make others happy. I honestly got that as soon as I got married. Like, didn't even have to wait for kids. There we go. I mean, honestly, if I waited until having kids to learn how to cook, like, cooking would just make me sad, because kids eat like nothing. Like, toddlers especially are very, very picky. But, you know, I always knew that my wife enjoyed the food that I made, and that always made me happy. We all gotta admit, Yoshi's Island has the best soundtrack. It says, Pops. Oh, I'm sorry, Ethan. So they added this pretty nice feature that I liked quite a lot, but you could not play it outside of the one Chaos Theory mode map. You could not play it in Sandbox, or normal challenge mode. Oh boy. What is it with this Jurassic World Evolution 2 that, like, introduces an awesome map and it's like, oh no, but you can't use it in, like, this mode or whatever. Like, is it just me, or does it seem like that game, for whatever reason, seems to have that problem? Like, I don't know what it is. That's my last egg. Yes! Oh, yes! I eat broccoli because I'm a chicken. I eat anything, says Chicken Place. Honestly, I like broccoli. I've especially gotten to appreciate it as I've gotten older. Like, broccoli soaks up so much flavor, dude. So, depending on how you cook it, like, you know, obviously it's gonna affect the flavor. He's trying to take over. This is Chicken Place. Oh, right. The moderator mark means it's solar flare. Yeah, Jurassic World Evolution 2 definitely has the problem of, hey, look, an interesting new feature, but you can't play it at all in your own way. Yeah, I mean, it seems like they, like, rectify it later with updates. Which, I mean, that's better than nothing, but, oh, that's frustrating. It's like, oh no! It's like, if you know that people are gonna like this feature in different modes, why don't you already have it ready? No, I mean, it seems like nowadays, game companies tend to, like, take the excuse that, you know, they can update their game in post to make it easier to be lazy with their games. Like, they ship, frankly, what's an unfinished product half the time, and then, like, add stuff later. And, boy, I hate that. I hate that. Ethan says, basically, the game just feels unfinished. Thankfully, with this game, they do have a good track record of finally fixing those problems in a few months, but it's definitely annoying. Let's see. Let me see. I eat rotten food, says Chicken Plays. Yuck. I mean, I suppose that is what chickens do. But yeah, like, the process of, or the process, the modern day practice, there it is, the modern day practice of fixing a game in post, it annoys me so much, dude. Like, it's one of my pet peeves. And it feels like every game nowadays does it. Like, whether it be a game that ships that, you know, they promise features that honestly should make the game better down the line, you know, later, they promise these features later, or it's a finished game, but then they add, like, free stuff to it that feels like it kind of should have been there in the first place, and makes the game feel more complete. Not like the game was incomplete before. Like, I'm thinking of games like Blue Fire and Hollow Knight, that, like, they're great games, Hollow Knight especially, but they add that free content later, and it's a hit or miss as to whether or not I'm actually going to play it, because chances are, by the time the game, or by the time that update finally comes out, I've already played the game as much as I'm going to. But yeah, the feature is something pretty neat. Basically, there's those poachers, who try and come in with jeeps and sedate your dinosaurs and transport them away from you, and you have to ram into them with your own jeep until they finally get scared off. It's pretty fun. That does sound fun. The real Chicken Plays is back. Pop's Corner says, I mean, cooking before children is amazing because your spouse will finish it all. If I gave it to my cousin's kid, he will be like, what the insert bad word? The original message went to the top. Oh, thanks, Pops. Appreciate it. Yeah, like, it seems like kids are quite picky about what foods they eat. Which, I get it. I do. Like, I was a picky kid. And now it's coming back to haunt me. Like, my own kid is picky. And I know at some point he'll get to like my food, but being a toddler, like, it's like he knows he likes his sweets, and that's what he wants to eat 90% of the time. And we try to get him to eat his good food, but it's like, he knows what he likes. Dr. Jeffrey says, no one can be the least interesting person in the world because that would make them interesting. True. There was something that one of my classmates in high school said that, he said something like 60% of people are not considered normal, like 60% of people are what you would consider weird. I don't know how true that statistic is, and like how can you possibly measure that, but the point that he was trying to make is like, if you're normal, you're technically weird because, you know, it's less common to be normal, so normal is weird. It's like, oh, okay. Pop's Corner says, I was the most pickiest kid ever seen. That pumpkin kid is way less pickier than me. The only thing I ate was mac and cheese and cake. When I was younger, young grammar messed up on purpose. Yeah, like I was saying, like, kids tend to be pretty picky, especially at a certain age. Like, toddlers especially. Like, the problem with the toddlers being picky, the reason that they are, generally, is because, like, they know what tastes good, but they don't necessarily know that it's not good for them. Like, Jeremiah loves his snacks. Loves them. Absolutely loves them. He'll point up to his cheese puffs. One of his favorite snacks is donuts. Loves donuts. Anytime we see a Dunkin' Donuts, he's like, Dots? So, yes! Yes! But, like, he doesn't He doesn't understand that they're not good for him. Like, they'll make him fat someday. Uh-oh. T-Pose Freddy says hello. Hello, T-Pose Freddy. Welcome to the stream. Bro, do clothes in China just say made down the road? Pops Corner says, I could not eat tater tots. I've never been a big fan of tater tots, to be honest with you. Ick! How did you... I never expected you to get this far! Now it's over. Your game ends here. That's a little on the nose, Kamek. You fell for it. No! Jacob, why? The Bible Pop-Tarts? Come on, Solar Flare. Aight. Okay, so here's Tap Tap. Him big boy. So I cannot damage him directly. Oh boy, what? Whoa, hey. I cannot damage him, directly. So what I have to do is knock him into the lava. And the way to do that, well, it's like that, I guess. Okay. The way to kill him is to get him to fall into the lava pit. And the way to do that is to destroy these platforms and avoid him while he's trying to jump around and kill you. I think that's pretty interesting. Honestly, most of the bosses have an interesting gimmick in this game. I'm getting confused, guys. Yeah, at this point, I'm expecting pretty much every new DLC to add something interesting, but not for the other modes until like 3 months later, and I'll have to complain to you about it again. Lol, says Ethan. Yeah, and every time I'm gonna get annoyed. Not that you're like telling me that's not what I'm getting annoyed about. I'm annoyed at that general practice in video games nowadays. Here we go. The very long cave. Alright, guys. For those of you who were here while I was playing the Cave That Never Ends in Yoshi's Island DS, it took me an hour and a half to beat that level. How long do you guys think it'll take me to beat this level? And by beat, I do mean 100% complete, because I did 100% complete the Yoshi's Island DS level. It's only fair. How long do you think it'll take me to 100% complete this level? Bro, when you stop in public to try and sell something... people who stop you in public to try and sell you something are just real-life pop-up ads. Jacob's not stupid, Solar Flare. Jacob is just being silly, that's all. At this point... I'm just getting random pictures from my camera roll and changing my profile, says Jacob. It's very confusing. I will say that Google never used to let that slide back in the past. Like I said, oh my gosh. What? Did I miss some things? Alright, I gotta go. It was amazing to be with you all, even the Yoshi Fanatic. Thank you all, and now time for me to be very fat and watch Season 4 of Stranger Things. Season 4 of Stranger Things. Where am I? I've fallen behind. Also, Pop's Corner, thank you for tuning into the stream. I appreciate you, my friend. Have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Yoshi, I am new. What kind of videos do you make? Asks Jack. Okay, so I make the very, very occasional video that usually has something to do with Yoshi. I've only made 3 so far. But I tend to try and be like more analytical and try to like be more, I don't know. I try to make something that's a little bit thought-provoking or like in-depth, but I try to make it kind of funny. I take Scott the Woz, Ant Dude, and Arlo as my main inspirations. The 3 videos I've made so far are my top 10 Yoshi games video, the in-depth comparison between Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Crafted World. Is Yoshi's Woolly World really better than Yoshi's Crafted World is the name of it. And the other one was, what would a 3D Yoshi game be like? And I'm currently making one that's, it should be released by next Friday, I hope. It's looking at, it's kind of an in-depth comparison between the Wii U and 3DS versions of Yoshi's Woolly World, asking which version should you play. So that's kind of the kind of content I make around here. And I do a weekly live stream, Friday nights. Just me playing a game, hanging out with you guys. That's pretty much what I do here. Camping is just being homeless for fun, says Jeffrey. And you're almost up to 9,000 views on the top 10 videos, says Ethan. Yeah, that's huge for me. Jeff, ask me a question only Justin would know. Hey, Justin, what is the most viewed video on your YouTube channel? Oh, jeez. Alright, well, let's go ahead and give this one an honest effort. Yeah, to your point, Ethan, that top 10 video has done a... Did I miss Ethan's previous comment? I'm sorry. There's been a lot of comments. Like, you know how Minecraft updates normally takes 6 months to come out? I would far prefer this game to do that and actually have something finished to give me, says Ethan. Amen to that. Amen to that. We party expert difficulty, says Solar Flare. I guess that's not a question only you would know, but it's one that you were very proud of, so I guess I just wanted to, you know, ask that of you. Anyway, yeah, Ethan, preach it, bro. Preach it. Say it louder for the people in the back. I would rather a video game company, even if it's a game that's kept alive by updates every once in a while. Chicken Place says, well, I gotta go because I have to sleep early because I'm going to wake up early and go to Texarkana. Alright, well, have fun, Chicken Place. Have fun in the city that divides the states. And it's already 10 o'clock. It's almost 11 here. But yeah, have fun. And hopefully you'll be able to let us know what your experience is like next week. But yeah, I would also much prefer a game company to give me a finished product, even when it's just a game that, or even when it's a game that's kept alive by its numerous updates. It's like Minecraft has been out since what? It's been out for a very long time. I feel like 2008 or 2009 is when the alpha first came out. Shoot, man. I think I got all the coins there. Alright. I'm just gonna assume that I got all the coins and I'm gonna move on. And if not, I know where to look. But yeah, like, Minecraft is a game that's been out since like 2008 or so. And that game is still getting updates. And I don't have a super big problem with that, because that's kind of just the nature of that game. Like, it's constantly improving, it's constantly getting newer features, but if they ever stopped, it would still be a complete game, right? Like, it's not a game that's really depending on the fact that it can be updated to make it, like, a good game down the road. It's like, it was a complete game when it was first put into its beta, I guess. When the first full release of the game came out, it was pretty much a complete product. And they kind of just added to the game because, well, frankly, the game was a success. And I didn't really have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is when you have a game like Mario Strikers, for example. And this Mario Strikers Battle League game. It comes out and it's like, oh, by the way, we only have 10 characters in the roster. Don't worry, we'll add the rest later. Or like, what, you don't like this one big stadium? Don't worry, we'll add more later. Story mode? What story mode? Maybe we'll add that later. That stuff I hate. Like, can't stand. Like, games should not do that. And even good games that, I don't know. Like, I really don't like it when a game, you know, what am I trying to say? I'm an old guy, okay? I'm 28 next week, and I remember back in the day when a game came out on a cartridge or a disc, that was what it was gonna be. And I feel like it was better back then because it forced the game developers not to be lazy and lean on the fact they could just change something if it wasn't done later. Like, that's made game developers so lazy. And it just makes these games that feel like unfinished when they come out. And they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll add in the rest later. I hate that. I hate it so much. Like, just release a finished game. If you want to add to it later, fine. But like, make the game actually good when it comes out. Make it compelling. Like, give me a reason to pick it up on launch day. Right now, I don't have one for some of these games. If I was interested in, like, anything Mario Strikers related, for example, I would be pretty disappointed with how the game is right now, even knowing that they have the ability to fix it later. I just hate that it's a crutch for game developers to lean on. And honestly, even updates in complete games kind of annoy me because, well, I mean, as I've described before, Blue Fire had, like, it was a good game, right? I enjoyed it. And then, like, it came out with extra content later down the line, like, a few months later, a few months after I'd already beaten 100% completed and, you know, finished playing the game. I never played that update. And it's like, yeah, great, there's more content. I'm probably never gonna play it, though, just because I don't really have time. I wish it could have just been in the game the first time around. Yes, indeed, this is very annoying, says Ethan. Jacob says, hi guys, I'm back. What have I missed? You missed me dying once in this level, and also, well, I guess you haven't missed too horribly much. Welcome back. Bro, if a man with ginger hair works at a bakery, does that make him a gingerbread man? I guess technically. I will start making videos soon. I will try to make them every day, says Jack. Yeah, sorry, I missed that comment earlier. I would prioritize on trying to make your content with, you know, the love and care that it deserves, but also like the attention that it needs to be a good video. You're not gonna make good videos right away. I'll tell you what, I didn't. But I still think you should prioritize trying to make good videos rather than making videos every day. Making videos every day might work for the big YouTube channels that have teams that can support that kind of workflow. But for us just getting started, I don't think that's a realistic goal to set. So focus on making your videos quality before you try to make them every day. That's my advice to you. Like, I make one video like every 6 months on average. It's kind of embarrassing. That's not a good time frame, and I should make them more often than that. I would if I had the time. But every one of my videos I make, I put a lot of effort into, and you can tell. It's not like I'm trying to toot my own horn or anything, but like putting that effort into the videos pays off. So prioritize that instead of, you know, making the videos super frequently. I know I kind of went on a long rant there, but yeah. I hope that advice helps. Hey Yoshi, what is your favorite Marvel character? It depends. If you're talking about the comics, it's Spider-Man. If you're talking about the MCU, it's Captain America. Jacob says, I know you're the fake one. Oh boy. We still have Jacob and Justin going back and forth. When someone asks you which way to the beach, you can literally point any direction and be correct, says Dr. Jeffrey. I mean, technically you can do that for literally anything. That's just the nature of the Earth being a globe. Like, you point in any direction, and eventually, like, well, I guess that's not necessarily true. Never mind, forget I said anything. But you're right about the beach, at least. Guys, how long did that take me? Like, 12 minutes? To 100% complete the very long cave? Versus an hour and a half in the cave that never ends in Yoshi's Island DS? Wow. Wow. Yeah, the deep underground maze. Well, that took a while to load up. But yeah, that's why I haven't gotten to play Uncharted 3. I was waiting till Jurassic World Evolution 2 Dominion DLC came out, and I didn't want to be like halfway through Uncharted 3. I think that's definitely fair. Also Jacob says, also on Jeff's stream, your name is Blue, and there's a wrench on your name. There isn't one on mine. Take a look, says Jacob. It's true. Although I don't know if you can, like, revoke your own moderator status. I'm not sure. While that came out, so I'll probably start Uncharted 3 in a bit now that I'm done mostly with the DLC. Says Ethan. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy Uncharted 3. I don't remember exactly what I thought of it, but I will say one thing. I do remember it having one of the most annoying, and I mean straight up annoying puzzles in the game. So when you get to it, you'll know. Don't be ashamed. You can look up a guide. I think I did. How do you become a moderator? Says Jack. I have to be the one to assign that to you. So I really only give moderator to people that have been here a while and who show up consistently and have expressed interest in being moderator. Those are pretty much the criteria I have. I mean, I'm not gonna give moderator to everybody, but you know. What even is a moderator, says Jack? A moderator is someone who has the capability of, you know, doing certain... It's like an admin privilege, an administrator privilege. They have the ability to, you know, put someone in timeout if they're being naughty. Delete comments if they're naughty, that sort of thing. Like, moderators are basically just there to make sure people behave. And it seems like the moderator privilege is one that has a decent amount of clout. Like, people want to be a moderator because it means that the channel that gave them that moderator privilege trusts them. I think that's pretty much it. Like, people look at the moderator thing as just being a privilege. But really, with great power, guys, comes great responsibility. Oh boy, Jeff has looked up a guide. Yeah, I probably will end up doing that too if it's that hard. LOL! Yeah. How come I am not a moderator person, says PB&J? Because I don't know if I trust you with that power. But yeah, no, that one puzzle in the game. What in the world? How do I get that? What the heck? What? That's ridiculous. Jeff, you totally trust me, says Dr. Jeffrey. I trust you with the philosophy, my friend. I guess... I don't know. I don't really focus too much on the moderator thing. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's a really unsatisfying answer. I don't really know how I No, I am an untrustworthy person. No, actually, you know what? That makes sense, says Jack. I guess, like I said, it does come down to a matter of if you're here consistently, and if you've been here for a while, and, yeah, I trust you with that sort of admin privilege. And you express interest. Like, most people haven't really asked me to let them be a moderator, so. Jeff, whose name is in blue? Mine or Solar Flares? Justin's name is in blue, and Jacob's name is not blue. Also, what did you think of the start of Uncharted 2 with the train hanging off the cliff, says Ethan. I thought it was an interesting way to open up that game. Kind of like get you kind of hooked and make you be like, I want to play the game to see how the story gets to this point. Sorry, I posted that on a different account. This is PB&J. Huh? PB&J, are you Jack? Dr. Jeffrey says, we have iPad, Air, Kindle Fire, and Google Earth. All we need now is Microsoft Water. Nice. How do I get that? How in the world do I get that? I don't know, I'll come back. I don't understand though. I'm confused. Okay, so I do remember this level being kind of confusing. I'm gonna stop with the role-playing just so we don't lose our minds, says Jacob. Ethan says, yeah, I quite liked it. While I was playing, I wondered what it reminded me of, and then it came to me the scene in Lost World where the two T-Rexes push the trailer off the cliff. The framing is very similar, says Ethan. I remember the thumbnail that I made for, my Uncharted Whoa. For that Uncharted playthrough was, hilarious. How do I get that consistently? I don't know. It's gonna bother me. But yeah, like that sort of methodology of, you know, getting you sort of invested in the game's story is interesting. Like it shows you something, and some movies have done this. Like you were saying, that one Jurassic World movie, or Jurassic Park. Sorry. Yeah, The Lost World. So, Jurassic Park, I guess. You were saying that, well, I guess, like, that's... It's a method that's been used in movies and, games. Uncharted being one of the examples of games that do it. Like, they show you something further down the road in the story that makes you interested and, like, hooked. Like, how do we get here? Deadpool also did that. Like, kind of got you halfway through the story and it's like, okay, how did we get to this point? Well, let me tell you. I don't know if that's my favorite method of storytelling, but I will say it's at least interesting. I don't know how to get this, guys. I'm tired of feeling like I'm never gonna make it. No one can make this better. Take control, it's now or never. Are leaves colored greens because they leave the tree? Oh, are leaves called leaves because they leave the tree? Sorry. I don't know why I thought that said that. I suppose, Dr. Jeffrey, that does make sense. Yep, Jurassic Park 2. Why do you bake cookies and cook bacon? Says Solar Flare. I actually tend to bake my bacon. In all honesty, like, it turns out great when you cook it in the oven. How do I get that? I don't know. How? Oh, you know what? I have an idea. If I tricked you, I was actually Jack. PB&J. I don't appreciate that. Okay, so here's the thing. So, for you guys, I noticed you were having a fun time, like, you know, tricking each other to see who is who with Justin and Jacob. Like, that's fine. But for those of you who are trying to, like, trick me into thinking you're someone you're not, I don't appreciate that. Like, for real. So PB&J here, Serenity, was playing a trick on me for months. Trying to get me to think that she was someone that she wasn't. And, like, one time, fine. But I really don't appreciate that. So please don't do that. It is one of the things that irks me. Not trying to be, like, harsh or anything, but it really does get annoying. Like, I think that I have a fun new person to chat with and hang out with in the streams. Like, hey, someone new. And then it just turns out being someone playing a trick on me. I don't appreciate that. So please refrain from doing that. PB&J says, but now I feel bad. You should. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, the Lost World doesn't quite use that scene in the same way. It isn't shown until quite a bit further in the movie. It's not shown like Uncharted 2, where you see it and then it goes back to how you got to it. Oh, I see. Like, you meant that it was just a similar frame shot. Gotcha. Can we, at the very least, trick each other, says Jacob. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not trying to say, like, hey, I'm a new viewer, what kind of content do you make? Because that gets me excited, right? Like, that gets me thinking, like, hey, I made a new friend, and they're excited to watch my stuff. Hey, check it out, this is what I do. Yeah, by all means, if you want to trick each other, fine. You guys can play your games in the chat with each other. But don't get my hopes up and make me think, like, I've got a new viewer or someone new subscribed. Like, that's not fun. Might be fun for you, but it's not fun for me. Okay, so I think I want to go up here, right? How is that guy, like, intangible when he's got, like, a bedsheet over his face? It's just a normal shy guy with a bedsheet over his face. Why was he invincible? Did I screw up? No, I didn't screw up that bad. It's fine. This is fine. Thank you. The Justin versus Jacob rivalry shall continue on for future streams. Alright, well, as long as, like, I will also say, like, if one of you guys gets legitimately annoyed, let the other person know. Like, I don't mind you guys having fun with each other, as long as it's not, like, legitimately making someone else mad. So, do keep that in mind. I'm fine with it, just keep other people's feelings in mind. Come on, Solar Flare. At least for you, like, I've got a wrench next to your name, so I know that, you know, you're just trying to play a trick on me. So at least there, I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm like, oh, it's just Solar Flare. It's just Justin. How is that guy, like, intangible when he's got a bedsheet over his face? Jeff 2022. Had a feeling that was going to be trick-worthy. Quote-worthy. Okay. Now I can continue. This is one of those levels that's kind of a maze. Like, it's not super obvious where I'm supposed to be going. And levels like that are kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure I've spent more time on this level than the very long cave. Mostly because of that one flower. I was like, how do you get that? And then I ended up getting it. It's not like it was super challenging, but, you know, I didn't think of the solution. But yeah, like, this level feels like it is longer than the very long cave. And as you'll recall in the last stream, and as I've referred to a couple of times, that was an extremely long level. Yes, Jeff can catch Solar Flare red-handed now. Yippee! Okay, so I think, yeah, gotta hit that first. PB&J says, I'm sorry, Jeff. I am weird. I don't know right from wrong. I mean, you do. This isn't like a right from wrong thing. It's just a thing that gets on my nerves. So, you know, I forgive you. It's not like you were sinning or something. But, yeah, let's try to, you know, keep that in mind from now on. Are you on Team Justin or Jeff? Says Solar Flare. Are you asking Jacob? Dr. Jeffrey says, Jeff, 12 days till Cuphead DLC. It will cost €8. You gonna check it out? I am. We first got a trailer in 2018 and finally it's coming out. The trailer came out in 2018? I didn't realize it was that long. No, I probably, like, I I don't actually own Cuphead. I played it on my friend's computer back in the day. But I don't own the game myself. And again, like, as I mentioned earlier, DLC, free updates, like, added content to games down the line, like, it's great from a certain standpoint, but from my standpoint, it's just annoying. Like, great, there's more content to enjoy, if you're willing to go back and, play the game more. A lot of times I'm not. And not from a matter of like, oh, I don't want to go back and play that game, but more from like the fact that I've already moved on, right? I played Cuphead years ago at this point. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna go back and play that game just because the DLC came out. Great that it did, and like I know I'm kind of an oddball when it comes to DLC. Wow, this level takes up forever to load. But DLC is just one of those things, man, that, you know, it's not like I want to be losing enjoyment, losing interest in the game. It's just an inevitability. I'm one of those gamers that likes to play a lot of new games. Or, I'd rather play many games rather than just one game for a long time. So, when a game comes out, I beat it, I'm most likely going to move on to the next game. It's a little harder for me to do that nowadays because I don't really have time to play video games outside of these live streams. But that just makes the problem worse. Like, I have much less time to play video games. I'd rather move on and play a different game than a game that came out a few years ago that I already beat a few years ago that has new content come out. Like, cool, there's new content. If I ever do go back and play that game again, great, it's there. But I'm not gonna go back to the game just because DLC came out. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to make it sound like, you know, I'm opposed to DLC. DLC is just something that, unless I haven't played the game yet, not really my thing. Yes, you are a bit of an oddball, Jeff, says Ethan. Well, I mean, like, you can understand that, right? I really want Mario Party Superstars DLC, says Solar Flare. Yeah, Mario Party is a bit of a different thing, because Mario Party is just something I can go back and pick up again and play. Because it's Mario Party. Keep moving! Let me pause this, because I do kind of want to get, like, I do want to get a coherent thought across here. Like I said, I've got very limited time to play video games, and honestly, with the practice of DLC and updates coming out, at this point, I'd rather wait to buy the game until the DLC comes out, because oftentimes, there will be some sort of a package deal, or like, where is it? Like Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut. I didn't buy this game until about a year and some change, like a year and a half after it came out. But this is the definitive edition. I got it for 40 bucks. It comes packaged with the DLC. As far as I know, it's on the disc. Maybe not, but, you know, it's got the DLC included. I didn't have to think about, like, an additional purchase. I didn't have to think about coming back to the game to play it again when the new DLC came out. Like, another example is the Blue Fire. Like, that's an example where the game came out. I beat it. A few months later, DLC came out, or a free update, and I didn't go back and play it. Not because I didn't want to, but because I felt like it had been so long since I'd played the game last, that I didn't just want to pick it up and go play the DLC. I felt like if I was really going to properly experience it and get my head back into that game, I was going to have to play the game again and get back to where I can access that DLC to really understand where it fits into the game and to really have a grasp on what I'm doing. So I never did it. I never went back because I didn't feel like sinking that time into a game I'd already beaten. Blue Fire was good, and at some point I probably will go back and play that update. But I haven't had that inkling yet. I haven't really wanted to. Because, like I said, I have very limited time to play games. When I sit down to play a game, it's... Like, I might not be in the mood to play a game that I played like half a year ago that had an update come out. I might want to sit down and just play a game in my backlog, or a game I haven't played yet, or in this case, one of those games that like I know I really like. I know it's in my top like 10 to 20 games. Like, it's old reliable. I know I'm gonna have a good time. It's not like I'm opposed to the practice of DLC and updates like that. They can be great. Celeste was another example. The Chapter 9 came out a few months to maybe a year after the game came out. And I didn't play the game until that update came out. Not just because like I was waiting for that update to come out, but because just the timing worked out. Like, I didn't end up picking up that game until that update was available, and I got to play it as if it was always a part of the game. I didn't have to go back and relearn the mechanics, get used to the controls again, and like that sort of thing. I didn't have to like get myself re-immersed back into the game to really get my mind ready for that update. Hollow Knight is another example. Great content that came out. There's 3 full DLC packages that came out for that game at no charge. Like, that $15 that you pay for the game, you have all that extra content that came out. It's yours. But I never went back and played all of it. I played like the first part, like the first the King Grim guy. Like, I played that part of the DLC. But even that, like, I felt like I was going back and trying to do that as part of the game. I had to play it again to get myself back re-immersed and re-ensconced into the game to really get the most out of it. And I never played the other 2 packages because of that reason. Like, I don't want to get myself re-immersed back into the game by playing it again just so I can feel like I'm getting the most out of this update. It's just not how I roll. And it's like, I can love the game, right? Shovel Knight's another example. Like, that had 3 full new campaigns come out, and I only played 2 of them. I didn't bother playing King of Cards because, like, I've been so far removed from Shovel Knight at this point. It's not likely I'm ever going to go back and play that. I mean, maybe someday, but I just have no interest in going back because I played that game years ago. I played it a good few times. I 100% completed it on the 3DS and my PS4. I got some decent mileage out of that game already. There's not much of a chance that I'm gonna go back and play that update. Maybe sometime down the line when I'm like, I really want to go back and play Shovel Knight. Like, if that happens, great. I'll play the DLC then. But I feel like the updates are designed to bring you back into the game and make you like put the game back on your radar again if you've already played it. And it just doesn't do that for me. It's a great perk if I wait to pick up the game after that DLC comes out and then I just play it and have it all as one full experience. But the way that, like with Blue Fire, it kind of just feels like a segment of content that I can't really get the most out of until I go back and replay the game again. I'd rather just have all that content on the first time around. So there you go. That's my thought on DLC and updates. I think they're great for content. I think that, well, updates that add to a game that's already complete, not one that's lacking in content, like this new Mario Strikers game, for example. I think that these updates and DLCs that I'm talking about, like adding content to an already complete game, they're great from a pure content standpoint, but for me, it's really the timing that's everything. So, there you go. That's my thoughts. So in short, no, I probably won't be playing the Cuphead DLC unless I really decide that I want to own a copy of Cuphead, play it again, and play the DLC then. And even then, like, I might wait until a definitive version or definitive package comes out that includes the DLC, because I just don't want to buy it separately at that point. Like, I'm probably not going to want to play Cuphead again until such a version exists. Why go ahead and pick up the Cuphead and pay the extra for the DLC now if I'm not really going to play it until then? So that's it. That's my thought. Dr. Jeffrey says, I can agree because I played an indie game called Carry On a few years ago, and DLC just came out last Christmas, and I keep saying I'm going to check it out, and I still didn't, so I see your point. Yeah, so you can relate. Ethan says, although because you streamed Ghost of Tsushima now, you haven't got to play the DLC, almost like you just bought it without it. It's funny, well, Ethan, yeah, that's a good point, but, you know, I didn't have to be like, you know, pick up the original version of the game and be like, oh man, if I want the DLC, I'll have to buy it. Like, it's already here. I already have it. If I decide to play it, I've got it. Great. I have that option. I prefer to have that option with like a complete package of the game. That's just how I am. And especially from like kind of a, like if the DLC really is on this disc, like someday if I decide to uninstall the Ghost of Tsushima from my PS4 for whatever reason, like run out of space and want to put another game on there, and like the servers go down and you can't download the game anymore or download like content that you had to buy separately, like the DLC, if it's already on this disc, I got no problem. I'll always have this content as long as this disc is good. So that puts my mind at ease too. So I do have my reasons. It's funny, I've never felt like I needed to replay the game before I played the DLC to get established into the game. Says Ethan. That's just how I am. Like, a lot of games are like, if I'm gonna play the DLC months or even like years after I've already played the game, I gotta get back into the game. Like, and if I'm gonna do that, replaying the game is probably how I'm gonna do it. Like, I can't just jump back into... At this point, if I go back and play Ghost of Tsushima for the DLC, I probably will play New Game Plus. Because it'll get me, like, reinvested in the game, re-ensconced. Like, I'll refamiliarize myself with the controls that way. I won't just feel like I'm jumping in at the end of the game. It just doesn't feel right to me. I don't like that. When I almost died earlier, says Justin. Oh, dear. When I was biking with my friends, I started running out of breath and I almost threw up, but I snapped back to reality before I had a heart attack. Oh my gosh. I hate DLC. Just release the game in full, says Solar Flare. Play Yoshi Clan, by the way. What is the next game to stream? Yoshi's, or Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. That has been a request that I decided I would do, because it's perfect timing. I'll be putting out that new video, and yeah, that just makes sense. If you work at security at Samsung store, does that make you Guardian of the Galaxy? That's great. Okay, I'd better get back to this game, right? Like, I've been talking so long that my Wii controller disconnected. Okay. So this level is called Keep Moving. It's all because of this Chain Chomp dude. So Yoshi's Island DS had a very similar level at a similar place in the game. Like, it was in the last world, but it was like a super hard challenge to get everything without really introducing you to the mechanic first. This kind of eases you into this mechanic. Like, this is the first time we're seeing... No, I'm sorry. We've already seen this mechanic earlier in the game, but they're like re-establishing it and such before it really puts you into a hard challenge with the mechanic. I definitely prefer that. But yeah, I hope that that rant wasn't super boring for you guys. But, you know, it was a thought that I wanted to get across. Jacob says, I know you're probably not going to pick a side, but I'm dying to ask, and so is Solar Flare. Are you Team Justin or Team Jacob? I'm Team J. How's that? No, I'm not going to pick a side. Y'all are great for different reasons. And I appreciate all of you. So, thank you. No, not at all, says Ethan. Okay, great. I'm glad I didn't bore you too much. Okay, guys, we're on World 6-7. I think we're going to be able to beat this game. We're going to be able to finish this well before, maybe not well before, but I think we should be able to beat it before 3 hours. I really shouldn't be saying things like that and jinxing myself. Perfect answer, thank you, says Jacob. Of course, you're welcome. Dr. Jeffrey says, is the Kool-Aid Man the pitcher or the juice inside of the pitcher? That's a question that's been asked by several people. Excuse me. And I think it's the pitcher, because we've seen the Kool-Aid Man like pour out the Kool-Aid before. I'm pretty sure, right? Like, we've seen him pour out the Kool-Aid, but he's still like alive. So I think he's the pitcher. Good question though. I really like this music, by the way, for areas like this. Like, this is the castle theme. But this music is really good for, like, I mean, as close to, you know, ominous as this game gets. It's a Yoshi game. So it's not gonna be, like, super ominous or anything, but honestly, I think it's that right mix between being, like, a fun music score and also still having that sort of ominous background. Like, I think it's great, and for late in the game like this, makes sense. Like, these levels are starting to get more treacherous. We're getting closer and closer to Bowser's castle. We're nearing the final showdown. Get ready for it. I don't know, like, it just seems soothing. Meow. Oh yeah, says Jacob. Pitcher juices blood. says Justin. I guess that is another way to look at it, and I suppose you wouldn't be incorrect. Although it's like Kool-Aid Man still lives without his Kool-Aid. I don't know how that works if it's his blood. Oh man, I feel bad for that Gusty. I just like knocked him out of the air. He's like, ah, I've been killed. Yeah, it's not like they explode into like a cloud or anything, or like an explosion of stars. Like, they just like fall off the screen slowly. It kind of makes me feel bad. All right, I don't think I missed anything down here. Like, these are just normal coins. I also just realized that PB&J left the stream. Yeah, I mean, she said that she was sad. I don't feel too bad about that though. Like, it's not like I meant to hurt her feelings or anything, but really, those shenanigans are something that she seems to enjoy, and I wanted to let her know that they just annoy me. So, I don't feel bad about, you know, I feel bad that she feels sad after that, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, yeah, just don't do that anymore. Please and thank you. It's not like that makes me mad at her forever or anything. It's just one of those things that gets on my nerves. Where am I? Okay. Oh, you know what? There's another set of tracks up there. There's Neil A. Armstrong was the first person to step on the moon. Neil A. spelt backwards is alien. Oh my gosh. Is his middle initial really A? That's crazy, if that's the case. What really happened with PB&J? It says Solar Flare. So, PB&J is my sister-in-law. And if you're looking for the backstory, a new viewer named PB&J hopped into my stream, like, a long time ago, on my Mario Party Superstars stream, and talked about how much he enjoyed making ridiculously large PB&J sandwiches, and had a kid and a wife and a dog. And I'm like, sweet, I just made a new friend. This is awesome. And like, in fairness to PB&J, she did try to tell me that she was really my sister-in-law a few times, and I'm like, I was always like, I don't believe you. And then she's like, yeah, you're right, but how crazy would it be if I was? And it's like, okay, great. So this is just someone who is yanking my chain. Then, I don't know what made me decide to do this, but like, you know, I think I do remember. So PB&J in one of my Yoshi's Island DS streams was starting to say things that were a little bit off from what I would expect like a 40-year-old man to say. Like, what's your favorite character? What's your favorite Batman character? Mine is the Joker. I'm like, huh. My sister-in-law's favorite Batman character is the Joker. And like there were a couple other things like that, like BRB, I'm going to go do something random. I'm like, huh, that sounds like something my sister-in-law would say. So I decided to check out PB&J's YouTube channel. And indeed, the videos on the channel were of my sister-in-law. I had been duped. I thought I made like an extraordinary new friend, and I wasn't crushed or anything, but I was very disappointed. And I'm like, I don't know, like for a day or two I was like mad, but by the time the stream finally rolled around, I'm like, oh, well, you got me, Serenity. Good job. And like, you know, she's just been chatting normally as herself in the streams ever since then. And, you know, this evening, a new person called Jack the Random popped up, and I'm like, Jack the Random, okay. And Jack says, okay, I'm new to this channel, what kind of content do you make? So I went on that whole spiel about like, hey, I make these videos. I'm like, cool, this person like tuned into my videos. And, you know, that sort of thing. I'm excited, I have a new viewer, someone new to chat with on the live stream. And then PB&J's like, well, just kidding, it's me. I'm like, ugh. So I guess like, I guess I just wanted to like set that whole thing of like, look, this is annoying. Don't do this. It gets my hopes up. It gets me excited. And then it just brings down my enthusiasm when you reveal you're just someone trying to pull my chain and like get a kick out of it. Like, that's just annoying to me. So, yeah, that's the whole story. What a plot twist, says Dr. Jeffrey. Oh, that's mean. You shouldn't make up a fake identity and trick people, says Solar Flare. It's not like she was trying to be mean. She was just trying to, like, she's young. She's one of those, kids that, like, I don't know. She's not trying to do anything malicious. She's just trying to do something that she thinks is fun and funny. Like, to her, it's a joke. It's not, like, something mean she's trying to do. So I get it. But it is annoying, and I wanted to let her know that, hey, I don't like this, please stop. So that's what happened. I wouldn't feel bad about speaking up. If I were to guess, I don't want to hurt her or anything. The sadness is just manipulation. I did the same thing when I was very young, says Jacob. I don't think it's manipulation. Like, I called her out for it. She most likely just feels bad that she made me upset. And it's not like I'm that upset, but, you know, it's not something that I enjoyed. So it's not like she's trying to manipulate me. She can also be kind of emotional. So I would feel it. I would assume that the feeling of sadness is genuine. But at the same time, I don't feel bad. Because it's like, you know what? You made me upset. So you should feel a little guilty about that. Not like I'm trying to be mean. I'm just trying to get the point across that I didn't enjoy that. I don't want you to do that again. If I were maybe like a bigger channel, like, who didn't, you know, get excited about every new person who shows up and like, hey, I just made a new friend, like, maybe I wouldn't care so much. But as it stands right now, like, pretty much every new person who pops into the streams, be it, well, any of you guys really, like, all of you were new fans at some point, and that got me excited to, like, you know how I chat with all of you and try to, like, interact with you guys as much as possible. More or less, like, I don't know, try to treat you guys like new friends, almost. Like, I'll never know you in real life, but we have some pretty great discussions, and I enjoy that. It's something I treasure, something I really enjoy, and get excited when a new person pops into my streams. So it's like, you know, when someone tricks me like that, it's like, oh, you got me, but at the same time, that makes me sad. Because that's an experience I'm missing out on here. All because someone's just trying to be a funny guy. Dr. Jeffrey says, dude, if you took care of chickens, wouldn't that make you a chicken tender? I mean, you're right. You're definitely right. Dude, I have to... Bandits. Alright. Well, that felt like kind of a cop-out, but I wasn't going to play the level again just to get full health. That's something I really like in Yoshi's Island. I don't know how I found your channel. I think it was the top 10 Yoshi games video, says Jeffrey. Probably. So, in my analytics, the top 10 video shows like 8,900 views or something like that. And I can go to like the analytics section of my channel and figure out how many new subscribers I got just from that video. It's somewhere around 140 new subscribers just from that top 10. And that's ridiculous. So it's very likely that you came from that top 10 video. In which case, I hope you enjoyed it. But I'm sorry that the content, or the quality of the content wasn't so great back then. Like, I feel like I've definitely improved now. But, you know, that top 10 is very searchable, and a lot of people are going to find my channel just based off of that video. I shouldn't feel bad about it. It was my first, like, full-on video that I made. So, I'm not going to feel bad that it's a little subpar in terms of quality. Okay, so from what I recall, this level is pretty interesting. Because, like, well, I'll describe it to you here in a minute. Hey! 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 Quit it! Kamek. Yeah, the quality was not great, but I enjoyed the video, says Dr. Jeffrey. I'm glad. And I did put a lot of effort into that video. So, you know, it's clearly paying off. That's how I found this channel. I subbed. Then I saw you stream Yoshi's Island DS Part 6, where you played The Cave That Never Ends. And here I am, says Solar Flare. And that's awesome. I love that. Okay, guys. Here we go. This is what makes this level interesting. Guess my dog's name. Chico. I don't know why. That's just the name I'm going with. So here's the thing that makes this level interesting. And Yoshi's Island DS tried to do something like this. What just happened is I knocked one of the 4 doors down. And this determines the path that I'm going to take through the level. I don't remember what this 2 is. Usually I take 3, which is like a giant tap-tap chase. It's Duncan. Well, there's no way I could have guessed that one. But, yeah. So, door number 2 it is. And Yoshi's Island DS tried to do something like that. You had 5 different paths you could take, based on whichever baby you took. And all those challenges kind of sucked. Solar Flare, I know your dog's name, says Dr. Jeffrey. I found your channel by the top 10 video. The first time I joined one of your live streams was by accident. I accidentally clicked on your live stream. Oh, well, that works out. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here, Jacob. That makes me very happy. And, like, it's cool that all of you guys seem to have found my channel via the top 10 video. Like, that just goes to show how discoverable that content really is. And it is emblematic of a piece of advice that this one YouTube channel I watch gives. It goes by Senpai Gaming now, but it was Alpha Gaming at the time. They say that in order to grow your live streams, you need to be making proper content for people to find you. And, well, the top 10 video and you guys being here just kind of proves that point. So that's awesome. Yep. No, why? I don't know if I've ever done this one. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Yo. Owie. Something I just thought of is the fact that this whole, like, going back to... Oh my gosh, dude. This whole, like, picking these, picking your, gosh, choosing your adventure, I guess. Choosing which path to go down in the last level actually has its roots in Super Mario World. That's interesting. You guys remember that? Like, the castle is kind of split into 2 sections, and those 2 sections both had 4 branching paths that you could choose. So you had, like, 8 different sections of the level you could play. Like, this kind of harkens back to that. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before. Why the Shy Guys look weird? Jeff, you will never guess my name. Sorry if it's too hard to guess. Oh, man. Is it Steven? I already used that joke before. I leaked a scene from my newest video in the self-promo section of your Discord, says Justin. Cool. Yeah, that's what that section of my Discord is meant for. So, it's like, there's been a couple of people that have used my, my self-promo channel, but not many. So cool, I'm glad you're getting some use out of it. I hope that you find some success doing that. That didn't work at all. Okay, I need to go get more eggs. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this section of the level before, so this is entirely new to me. But again, that's kind of one of the things I like about this level. Like, it's kind of annoying that, like, it's completely random. Like, it's just a turn wheel of doors, and, like, whatever door you get determines what section of the level you're gonna play. I kind of wish it was just like Mario World or even Yoshi's Island DS, where, you know, you get to actually select which path you're gonna go down rather than it being more or less random. But I appreciate that the path is here. Jeffrey, I saw your comment on my video. Hey, there you go. Jacob says, because you had very little people watching your live streams, I didn't want to leave, so I stayed and started chatting with you. A few weeks later, I saw you live streaming again, so I decided to join, says Jacob. Well, I'm glad you did, and that kind of signals to me that you enjoy the content, and that's like the whole goal of what I'm trying to do here, is making something you guys enjoy. And at the same time, it's gratifying for me, because, you know, I'm making something that people enjoy watching. That makes me happy. Oh, geez. So it's a win-win. No, give me that star. Yo, I got it. Nice. Another star, thank you. Get out of here, Kamek. Kamek, get out of here. I'm 8 subs away from the big hundo, says Justin. Nice. Congratulations, my friend. Oh, geez, no. No, please don't. Plus. What? Oh, no. Wait, where does that take me back to? Uh-oh. Restart from the middle ring. Okay, so I go all the way back here. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so now which level am I gonna, or which section of the level am I gonna play? 4? Let's see what's behind door number 4. What is it? Solar, I saw the early leak of your new vid, says Jeffrey. That was a lot of red coins all in a row. Is this just a gimme part of the stage? I mean, it looks like there's a good chance of getting damaged here, so that's a little unfortunate, but look at all these coins. They're ridiculous. I got the easy one, guys. Well, that was... that was crazy. I can't escape Wii Party. That was nuts! That's actually an option? Like, that was crazy. Give me some stars. Give me. Well, that didn't work. It was worth a shot. Star! Get out of here, dude. Wii Party has taken over my life. Help me! Says Justin. Oh no. Wii Party is controlling my sanity. I don't know if I would trust such a game to control my sanity. Oh no! No, wait, hang on. If I... Wait, where did I... you know what? Just kill me. Just kill me. The reason why I continued watching you, besides loving your content, was because of how small of a YouTuber you were. I wanted to continue to support you. Everything before has led up to this. Says Jacob. Well, I appreciate that sentiment. Thank you. I will say that I kind of try to live by a principle... Well, that sounds kind of heavy for what I'm about to say. But on YouTube, I try to strive to only subscribe to channels where I'm legitimately enjoying your content, enjoying the content. Like, there's one channel lately that I've been thinking about unsubscribing from. Oh, you. Because I'm only subscribed to that channel right now because he has, like, nobody watching him, and I feel bad for him. And I was discussing this with someone in Discord. That's not the reason to stay subscribed to someone. Like, you should be subscribed to someone because you enjoy their content or it brings you some sort of value, whether that be entertainment value or what have you. Like, that should be the reason you're subscribed to someone. Not because, you know, you want to... I don't know. Like, I appreciate the sentiment, but I hope that that's not the only reason you're subscribed. I appreciate it, though. I am only here for the boys, says Jeffrey. Well, there's a decent amount of us here. I love these streams because it feels like I'm hanging out with a friend, which I technically am doing, instead of watching something, says Solar Flare. I think that's where live streams are their strongest. Is when, like, honestly, like, Twitch is successful for this reason, because it feels like you're part of a club. Or like hanging out with a friend, depending on how many viewers are interacting at any given point, and what have you. Like, that's the kind of feeling that people like streams for. So I'm glad I can provide that for you. Alright, we're at the 2-hour mark. We can do this, guys. I believe in us. You know, out of all the paths so far that I've taken, I have to say, I really like door number 4. That was like a dream come true. Okay, give me some stars, dude. Wait, why do I keep doing that? Like, I'm actively hurting my chances of winning here by chucking an egg at the wall first thing. Come on, jump on up here. You know what? That could be a blessing in... I was gonna say, that could be a blessing in disguise. Like, I could just ricochet the egg off the wall and he can't escape. And then he escaped! But big streamers are like, Solar with a donation, $100,000. I gave up all my savings for you, so that's cool anyway. Yeah, that's one of the nice things about small streamers. I do love that these small live streams can create groups of people, such as all of us here, along with Plushpocalypse. I enjoy that too. Like, I have often thought, like, if I ever get to be a bigger streamer, it's gonna be unfortunate because I won't be able to interact as well. I'm totally a friend, not a threat, says Jeffrey. Like, I don't think I have anything to worry about here because I don't anticipate ever getting, like, a big following or anything like that. But if I ever did, it would be harder to, like, interact with the fans on a more personal basis. So, I don't know. I don't think I really have to worry about that, but I have thought about that, and I hope I never make any of you guys feel alienated or like you have to pay to chat with me. So, yeah. But again, I don't think I have anything to worry about in that respect. Bats! This is a friend group, says Solar Flare. That is the vibe. Kind of annoying that there's not a middle ring here. Yo. No! Leave me alone! Get out of here, dude. Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm saying here we go. We're doing literally the same thing I've been doing for minutes at this point. Trying desperately to avoid all of Kamek's attacks because this is a pretty tight space and the auto-scrolling doesn't really help much. Hey, star. Star, star. Oh, little star. That may have been a mistake? Maybe? Okay, no, I'm good. When you hate haters, doesn't that not make you a hater? Says Jeffrey. Yes, it does. Okay, here we are, guys. Final boss time. You are not welcome here. Yoshi, please hand over the baby. And there's baby Bowser. Oh dear, what to do? Young Master Bowser wakes. Kamek, it's too noisy in here. I want to go sweepy bye. Woke up remembering I forgot something, says Chicken Plays. Oh, well, baby Bowser is a brat. Huh? What kind of green donkey is that? Looks like fun. Me wanna ride. Mine. Okay. Boink. Hang on, before we get too deep into this, Jacob says, if you do have a lot of subscribers, at least you'll remember us for being some of the OGs to your channel and live streams. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Chicken Play says, emotional damage. Indeed, Chicken Plays. Indeed. Kamek kind of probably feels that. He's like, I dedicate my entire servitude to this child, and he is so ungrateful. Kamek's probably going through some emotional damage. Yes, Chicken, thank you. My evening is now complete. Wait, is this the final boss battle? Says Chicken. It is. It is indeed. We are going to play one more level after this boss battle, so this isn't like the end of the stream, but this is technically the boss battle. Yoshi, why did you do this? Young Master, let me help you. Here. Jeffrey, I'm not gonna forget you. We have the same name, dude. The final boss theme is fire. The other one is a solar flare. Oh yeah, you guys are in for a treat. You ready for this? Oh, then I'm staying, says Chicken. Awesome. This boss battle is fantastic. And the music, the vibe, dude. There he is. Giant baby Bowser. Solar Flare says, will you forget me? I don't think so. You guys are very memorable. I mean, how could I forget the people who role-played in one of my live streams? The first role-playing live stream, the Wario role-plays. Won't be forgetting those anytime soon. Okay, yeah, this song is fire, dude. And I love this. No! I don't love that, though! So unepic! But wait, who is Solar Flare? Oh yeah, this is Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, like the time I made you draw a Yoshi, says Chicken Plays. Yeah, you did do that. I don't think I still have that Yoshi drawing. But that was in part 2 of Yoshi's Island DS, if anyone's curious about my post-it note Yoshi drawing. Oof, says Jacob. Yeah, I need to make sure that I don't take damage there. Poink. Kamek's like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste your time. Make him big, go boom. Alright, now I can, you know, kind of just wait for this intro. I'm very thirsty. But I love this. This is like, I was talking before about how I didn't get, a few streams ago actually, I was talking about how I didn't understand like the whole kaiju thing. Like the whole thing with Godzilla, like, why do people care so much about Godzilla? This is kind of a Godzilla boss. I think though for this game it was novel. Didn't really ever have anything like this for a Mario game or a Yoshi game. Well, this was the first, you know, like, proper Yoshi game. Not true. Like, the first proper Yoshi game was Yoshi. A puzzle game. But, like, this is a great note to start the Yoshi series on, if you ask me. And this must have been, like, a mind-blowing boss back in 1995. I keep throwing these eggs over him. There we go. Knock him back, dude. Yeah, get back there. Also, he is enormous. Get back there. Like, honestly, the giant Bowser fight in Yoshi's Island DS kind of just felt like a shoo-in. Like, you know, it had to be there because the original game had it. This feels awesome. Okay. 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 Get back there. Step off, dude. Step off. Oh, he's just making a beeline, dude. Yeah! Got him. Nice. Epic, says Chicken. Whew. Jeff, can you please play Despacito at the end of the stream, please? Let's try to keep it to video game music. Any music that I play on here should probably be video game music. The one time I played some Skillet music on my streams, I definitely got a lot of copyright warnings for that one. How dare you! It's not fair. You are such a meanie. Someday we will be back. You'll see. Wah! This is awesome, says Jacob. That deserves an emotional damage. May you please play Gusty Garden Galaxy? Yes, I can do that. Heck yeah, baby Luigi's been rescued, guys. Woo! We did it! Thus, due to the marvelous teamwork of the Yoshi clan, the twins are reunited. The captured stork is freed by Yoshi and sets about his duty and finally makes the long-awaited delivery. Thank you, Yoshi. The twins will meet their parents soon. Play Haggy Storm for Minecraft, says Chicken. I think I'm already sold on the idea of the Gusty Garden Galaxy. We're gonna do that. Alright, Yoshi. Take your rightful place. Take down the Bowser Castle. And relish in the victory! And may the twins meet their parents and live a fulfilling life. That's so good. Can you play Ah by Garrison? I have no idea what that is, says Jeffrey. Although, you know, I would prefer the Minecraft music too, lol, says Ethan. How about this, guys? Remember for next time, and I'll try to remember to play that game for you. Or that music for you. But I'm pretty sold on the Gusty Gardens. Nice. Guys, what did you think of that last boss fight? It seems like a good number of you thought it was... pretty epic. I think it's a great wrap-up to this game. Because, like, something I've noted before is that in every single Mario game, well, maybe not every single one, but you know what? I'm gonna stick to that. Every single Mario game, you fight Bowser in some sort of different context. Now, well, I take that back. The Lost Levels, you don't. You fight Bowser exactly the same as you did in the first Mario game. That last boss fight was incredible, says Jacob. Wait, what was the boss fight? Oh yeah, this is Jeffrey. That baby that was riding on Yoshi's back looks like he might be voiced by Chris Pratt in the movie. I don't know why though. Oh. It was mega epic, says Chicken. But yeah, like, I appreciate that this gave Bowser, like, a new format of boss fight, just like pretty much every other Mario game before it and after. Like, I think that's... Say all you want about Mario games all feeling samey. For the most part, I would disagree, except for the new Super Mario Bros. Series. But, like, the boss fights always are unique in some way. They're usually Bowser, but some sort of unique fight with Bowser, and I appreciate that. This game is no different. And like, that song just Oh. And it was a Kaiju Bowser fight. It was a different, like, you played it actually in the third dimension, which you don't do at all in the rest of the game. Like, that's awesome. I really appreciate that one. Wait, it was Baby Bowser. I thought it was Bowser Jr.'s Chicken Place. Nope, Baby Bowser. You can tell because we have Baby Mario here, and Baby Luigi, so this takes place in the past. Bowser was yet a mere lad in this game. Keanu Reeves should play as Toad in the Mario movie. Oh, jeez. All I'm thinking of is Keanu Reeves at E3 saying, "You are breathtaking!" So can you imagine Toad saying that? "You're breathtaking!" Oh yeah, I'm just dumb, says Chicken Place. Oh no, you're definitely not alone. A lot of people have made that mistake. That boss looks like he would be voiced by Jack Black. Looks like they have arrived where Mom and Dad live. And that's a self-compliment, says Chicken Plays. Here we go. You know what I never thought of? Until, like, now? This is clearly the Mushroom Kingdom. These are mushroom houses. Were Mario and Luigi raised by toads? Probably not. But then the Mario Bros. Cartoon makes it sound like, or the Mario Bros. Cartoon establishes that the Mario Bros. Live and work in Brooklyn and then get to the Mushroom Kingdom via like a bathtub drain that ends up being like a warp pipe. How does that work? Does this retcon that? I don't know, maybe I'm looking too far into it. This animation is incredible for the SNES, says Solar Flare. Oh, I agree. It looks so good. The parents. What if Peach is actually Mario and Luigi's mom? There, I ruined everyone's childhood. Debunked, Chicken, because Baby Peach is a thing in the next game. Okay, so I have to restart. The TV show is not canon, says Justin. Okay, well that makes sense. Alright guys, we have one final level to do. We have one final level. Dang it, says Chicken Plays. 6 extra. The quote-unquote S level for World 6. We're doing it right here, right now. This is it. 100% completion for Yoshi's Island is just around the corner! Castle's masterpiece set. I don't know why I got so emphatic about that. I guess I'm excited. Whoa, hey. You know what, I'm gonna be... If... Hang on. Yeah, says Chicken Plays. I'm gonna be devastated if I get to the end of the level and it's like, you know, I didn't get full health, but I got everything else, so I have to play the level again. What if Bowser is Peach's dad, and he's trying to get her away from Mario because she is underaged? So Solar Flare. Again, probably debunked because Bowser is also a baby in this game. So, no. But wait, who's going to play elderly Toad in the Mario movie? Oh, Toadsworth? Now that could be Morgan Freeman. Because a few streams ago, I joked that, like, if Yoshi was voiced in the Mario movie, I hope it's Morgan Freeman. Like, that could legitimately be Morgan Freeman. Toadsworth. That would be funny. Jeff about to die in the first 2 seconds. Just Chicken Play. Yeah, that's how I roll. Speaking of roll, I am not going to be doing that. I don't wanna. I will throw an egg at it. That feels like... I know it's not, but that feels like it could be a quote from whatever that movie was. The, what was that one? I'm not being very helpful here, but the movie where, it's set in medieval times, and, like, there's just a bunch of bunch of jokes. And there was the one guy that said, "I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a something and your father smelt of elderberries." What was that movie called? I don't remember. Monty Python. Yes! Yes, that's it. Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail or the Golden Grail or something like that. Something dumb. Nah, The Rock should play Yoshi in the Mario movie, says Dr. Jeffrey. Can you imagine that? Oh no, says Chicken Plays. Meow. Oh jeez, I'm so glad I didn't jump there. Okay. Ah! Wait. Oh no, Dwayne is Yoshi. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is Yoshi. Can you imagine that? Oh no. Oh, I just realized something awful, guys. That restart counted as a power cycle. So, I only have 4 lives now. I believe that the 0 counts. So I'd better not screw this up. Okay, so. These tracks spell out the word Yoshi. Hey, that's pretty neat. No! Just let me have this. Let me have some eggs. Mine. I will clearly need them for where I am going. Now I'm actually quite on edge just from the fact that I know I only have 4 lives to play with. Oh my gosh, that makes a huge difference. Because, like, in the Game Boy Advance game, at this point in the game, I would have like 300 extra lives. Not so in the SNES version. Alright, now I'm also legitimately starting to worry about the whole full health thing. There's a middle ring right there, though. Okay, that really didn't help. Okay, there we go. Dwayne is Yoshi. Yeah, that would be very funny. Okay, I thought I didn't have full eggs. Turns out I did, and I am just a silly. Give me that. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Huh? Wait. Did I kill that guy by hitting the middle ring? I didn't know that was a thing. Eggs, says Chicken Plays. Where's Chicken Plays? Have you ever farted a little too hard that poo-poo comes out of your booty? Says Solar Flare. In fact, I think I have. That's not something I'm proud of. I couldn't tell you exactly when, but I'm sure that I have at some point. Okay, this is gonna be something. That kind of makes me think. That kind of makes me think of a joke from Larry the Cable Guy, which, you know, the fact that I'm saying that, it's kind of like why, but like there was a joke in one of the Larry the Cable Guy movies where he says, "Do you ever fart so hard your back cracked?" And I don't know why, but that's what that made me think of. Okay, Jeff, I actually have a good one. Danny DeVito should play Peach in the Mario movie. Isn't Danny DeVito the guy that played the Penguin in that one Batman movie? Oh, jeez. How about no, guys? What? Get her done! It's a solar flare. Yes. Oh my. Wow! There's many of you guys here. I'm gonna get out of here now. I only know he exists because of cars. My name is My name is Mater. You know, like Mater, but without the Wait, was that Larry the Cable Guy? I never knew that. Yo, guys, I did it. I have 100% completed this game. Let's go! I don't know why I'm so excited. Of course that was gonna happen. But man, I did it! Lightning McQueen! This is Chicken Plays. Okay, that level actually, it was a lot of fun. Not nearly as hard as I thought it was gonna be though. And I even get to end with a minigame. Match cards, it's even my favorite one! Yes, 100% says Chicken Plays. Oh, that's sad, it's over, says Solar Flare. Okay. I think I had this one before, didn't I? Did you see my comment? Says Jacob. Maybe not. Hang on. No, I don't think I did. The last comment I see from you is that boss fight was incredible. Sorry, Jacob. You might just have to post it again. William Dafoe should play Bayonetta in the Mario movie. Bayonetta, huh? That'd be an interesting choice. Although, given how good William Dafoe is at acting, you know, I wouldn't think too hard on it. Like, that might actually not be a bad idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, am I gonna embarrass myself? It's possible. Where's the fire melon? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Pow block. Nice. And 10 extra lives that are not gonna mean a single darn thing here. Because I've already 100% completed the game. Oh, man. That feels good, dude. 100% completion. Kevin Hart should play Bowsette. Remember that? Oh, my gosh, Bowsette. That takes me back. There it is, guys. 100% completion. Perfect. Guys, what a journey. Oops. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Roulette. Play Yoshi Clan. I don't want to, Justin. I don't wanna. I don't want to play that song. The next time I want to hear that song is when we're playing Yoshi's New Island for the stream, and no sooner. Yeah. What I meant to do was show the 100% completion thing here, but I guess I really didn't need to do that. Jeff, if you had a choice, who would you play in Mario movie? I would play Sonic. I would play Yoshi, dude. That's who I would play. Or Pit from Kid Icarus Uprising. Actually, I think I would have fun playing as Pit from Kid Icarus Uprising if he was in a movie. Guys, I've done it. 100% completion. There's only one more thing we have to do to really properly make this a full Yoshi playthrough. Or a full Yoshi's Island playthrough. Yoshi, says Chicken Plays. I would play Wario or Bayonetta. Don't ask. Do Yoshi impersonation. Yoshi! Darting hip! Yoshi! There you go. There's my Yoshi impersonation. Froggy Studios says hi! Hi, Froggy Studios! Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the tail end of Yoshi's Island. I've got one more thing to do, though, so... How are you doing, Froggy? In Mario movie, real life version, I'd play the Goomba. Nice. That's actually good, says Jeffrey. Thanks. It should be good. Otherwise, what kind of Yoshi Fanatic am I? Jeff, I sent you a picture of half of the chessboard setup that Mom made. Just one more half to go, and the entire thing is finished. Yeah, my mother-in-law is making a homemade, like, fabric or knitted chessboard. And it's giant. And that's what it looks like so far. Pretty solid. That's awesome. Wario's German, I think. Is he? In your upcoming next stream, I'm going to have school holidays, says Froggy. Awesome. Okay, so there's one more thing. I hate the SNL Wario skit. There's an SNL Wario skit. There's one more thing I gotta do, guys. Start, select XXYBA. Is that it? No. Start, no. With Elon. Huh. I'm not familiar with that. Scary Skeleton Goonies. There's one more thing I want to do here. Okay. How do I do it? Is it select start? No. What is it? How do I do it? Guys, do you remember, do you remember that one, extra room I got into? Where, I got into the extra room and it told me there was a secret if I enter a certain button combination on the menu. Is it... What is it? Do I just look it up? No, I don't, says Chicken Plays. Well, you know what? Alt F4? No, it's not Alt F4. Also, anytime I play the first level of this game on Nintendo Switch Online using the Pro Controller, I can't be able to climb up to the top. Yoshi doesn't climb. So that would probably explain it. Okay, you know what? Real quick, guys. I hate to do this, but I know that I found it in part 3. So we're gonna just you know, cycle through here, see if we can't find it. Like, I know I did it in that last live stream. I even remember what level it was. I just don't remember how far into the stream it was. So this will take a minute. I know it was one of the castle levels. Okay, there it is. How do we do it? On the level selection screen, hold select and press XX. Oh, hold select and press XXYBA. Okay. Well, we got to do that, friends. We got to. We could watch part 3 in full. Part 3 was the roleplay stream. That was the one. Also, in Yoshi's Story, in the 3rd level, I don't know what to do. I keep climbing onto the snakes that fly, but I keep falling off. How did you manage to beat it? So the snakes in that level change direction whenever you jump on them. So like if you jump on them, they'll start to go up. And then if you jump on them again, they'll start to go down. And then the pink ones, they'll go left to right when you like jump on them. So like they'll go left and then you jump on them and they go right. So there you go. Hope that helps. Select XXYBA. Hey, the mini battles. Let's play the minigame that I suck at. Kool-Aid Man has some S-tier voice acting. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can actually win anything from this, or if it's just for like the lulz. Dude, I can win stuff from this. That's incredible. Okay, thanks for the help. No problem. So there you guys go. I can access the mini battles whenever I want. How cool. Alright, well there you go. Kool-Aid is good, says Chicken Plays. Also, have you ever played any games on the PlayStation 2? Oh yeah, says Solar Flare. Yes, I have. I played Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and what else? Not much else. I think that's it. But I did play those games at least. Captain Crunch, why not? Crunchitize me, Captain. Okay, so there you go. That was pretty sweet. You know what? You know what I want to do? Well, you know what? I'm actually going to mute the Elgato. And I think we can actually stop the recording now. We're going to mute that. And I'm going to turn that all the way down on my mixer so I can just chat with you guys about what I thought of the game. So why don't we do that? Anytime, or for any of you new guys here, anytime that I finish up a live stream series, I like to go into big camera mode and kind of like give a rundown of what I thought of the game. However, this is Yoshi's Island. I already knew I liked this game. But something I wanted to kind of think a little bit about is I thought Nintendo was family friendly, but they made a game where you murder people with machetes. Says Chicken Plays. Which game was that? Anyway, on the Switch, says Chicken Plays. Huh, interesting. But anyway, one thing I really wanted to think about with this live stream series in particular was this game is at the top of my top 10 Yoshi games list. It's my favorite one, and I think it's the best one. Friday the 13th, says Chicken Plays. They didn't make that one, but they did release it on the Switch. So I put this game at the top of my top 10 list. I think it's the best Yoshi game that there is in the series. A lot of people have this one critically acclaimed. This is often considered in some of the best games of all time lists. Like, I think this game is in the top 100 of, you know, some big companies' list of video games. This game is very highly acclaimed. Doesn't really deserve all that clout. Doesn't deserve all the recognition and all the praise that it gets. And I think it does. I think it absolutely does. I think the art style is great. The music's great. The gameplay is great. I think everything about it is great. There's one solitary thing that I don't like about it, and that's the one-way doors that are in some of these levels that you can't go back and get something if you missed it. You're like locked into the level. But it's not even as bad as I remember. Like, there are a lot of one-way doors, sure, but there's also a lot of levels where you can go back. So even that problem's not as bad as I remember it. The difficulty curve is spot on. I think the gameplay is unique for what it was at the time. Like, there had been no games like this before. It's obviously a platformer. Obviously, there were games like that. 2D side-scrollers were like the big thing back then. Like, battle royales are the big thing now. Platformers were the big thing back then. But it made a name for itself. It has a lot of unique elements to it that really make it stand out, and I adore it for that. There's a lot of things that this game has going for it. Dumb one-way doors, says Chicken Plays. Yeah, but like I said, it's not as bad as I remember. What other Yoshi games are you going to play in your next stream? Asks Froggy. I'll get to that in a few minutes here. I have to go. Have a good day. Bye, says Froggy. Well, thank you for tuning in, Froggy. Just so you know, the next game I'm going to be playing is Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World on the 3DS. The next live stream, I hope, is that game, but if I'm not done with the video at that juncture, the next stream will be a behind the scenes of probably making the thumbnail for that video. So, there you go. Woolly World is good, but I think Yoshi's Island is better, says Dr. Jeffrey. And Solar Flare says Woolly is better. So, I've kind of been thinking about that throughout playing this game. Is Island better than Woolly World, or is Woolly World better than Island? And I think I'm going to stand with my previous opinion. My top 10 Yoshi games list reflects what I think. I do think Yoshi's Island is better. I think that Woolly World brings a lot of great things to the table. Like, the art style in that game was phenomenal. And I thought, like, it was clean, it was polished, and at the time, I was into it. The Woolly style is pretty awesome. Like, it looks great, and it's incorporated into the gameplay. Like, that sort of art style doesn't intrigue me as much anymore. In fact, I'm kind of sick of it at this point. But Woolly World happened before I got to that point, so I'm not going to hold it against it. The music is phenomenal in Yoshi's Woolly World. It's so chill, and almost every single level has its own dedicated theme. That is so cool. They did a great job composing the songs for that game, and yeah, like, they did a really good job. Can't complain. And there are some nice quality of life improvements that Woolly World brings to the table. In fairness, Yoshi's New Island is the one that kind of started that quality of life trend, like remembering the collectibles that you got in the level so you don't have to get everything again. But Woolly World took it further than New Island, and I think better. So there's that. Woolly World had the different Yoshi costumes. That was fun. And yeah, that's a lot of good things going for Yoshi's Woolly World. However, there are also some things that hold it back from Yoshi's Island. One, the hidden items placement often isn't quite as intuitive as Yoshi's Island here. The difficulty curve isn't as pronounced. I feel like Yoshi's Woolly World overall is a much more easy game than Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island feels to me like the more satisfying game to play. Yoshi's Woolly World is a fun time overall, but I don't get as much satisfaction out of playing it as I do Yoshi's Island. And it is a little derivative. A lot of the boss fights are very clearly inspired from this game. And that's not necessarily a problem, but Yoshi's Island had a lot of creativity that Yoshi's Woolly World, I feel like, was kind of restricted in that kind of aspect. And for those reasons, I would say that Yoshi's Island is the better game. I'll also say that I prefer that Yoshi's Island actually takes place in the Mario universe instead of being like in a crafty world where Yoshi's just a plush doll. That's really gotten to me over the years. I don't really hold it against the game so much because honestly it doesn't affect the gameplay whatsoever. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with Yoshi's Island is the better game overall. That's not a knock on Woolly World. The fact that I have to think so hard as to which game is better, Woolly World or Island, the fact that I even have to think about that is a huge, huge boon to Yoshi's Woolly World. That's a huge compliment. I thought Woolly World was very, very good, but I still think Yoshi's Island was better. So yeah, there you go. That answers, like, my question at the beginning of the live stream series has been answered. Dr. Jeffrey says, Poochie in Yoshi's Woolly World is a graphic downgrade, but I like the Poochie stages and creating your own Yoshis. Yes, and I will get to that quite in depth in the video coming up. I can't wait to put that out. Hi. Stupid autocorrect. This is so lively. Woolly World gives me nostalgia, says Chicken Plays. I have nostalgia for both games. Island was a bigger part of my childhood, but Woolly World has a significant place in my journey as a gamer. So, yeah, I definitely have nostalgia for that game too. Random incoming. Oh wow, I'm sorry for the way I got my phone bill, lol. I got a phone call and I'm going to back in the car, lol. I got it on now. I'm going home now. I'm so scared. I got my number. I don't have to go. Interesting. Augusty Garden Galaxy is a good song, says Solar Flare. I agree, and we're going to listen to it in a few minutes here. Are there any other burning questions you guys have for me, though, before we do get going? Any other things you might want to know about what I think about this game, or I don't know, what I've got coming on the channel next? What did I eat for dinner? I think I answered that earlier. 165 is such a good song. Chicken Play says yes. Alright, well, let me go ahead and pull up, who's it? Gusty Gardens theme, just so that I have it. Let me load this up quick. Oh, sorry. Gotta hold off on that for a sec. Okay. Anything else? I have a burning question. It's a solar flare. No questions. Fire? Question mark. You silly guy. What is the meaning of life, says Chicken Plays. That's quite a deep question. Are you sure you want to know the answer? I don't know if you can be trusted with the answer. Play the full song, not half, not a quarter, all of it, says Jacob. I will. My burning question is, what is the meaning of life, says Chicken Plays. So, do you really know, do you really want to know what I think of it? What did you have for breakfast? Asks Solar Flare. I had 2 granola bars. 2 chocolate chip granola bars. And some water. That was my breakfast. What I wanted to have for breakfast was a homemade breakfast sandwich consisting of scrambled eggs, cheese, and a sausage patty. What is the meaning of life, the boys? says Dr. Jeffrey. Granola bar, says Chicken Plays. Yes, that's the true meaning of life right there. Chicken Plays, was that a joke question, or do you actually want to know what I think the meaning of life is? So, let me get this set up. Oh, I already have this set up. Nice. Lunch? Says Solar Flare. What did I have for lunch? I had a salami sandwich with lettuce, pepper jack cheese, some Roma tomatoes, mayo and hot sauce, with Doritos, pineapple, and an oatmeal cream pie on the side. Nah, it was a joke, says Chicken Plays. Okay. Fair enough. There you go, Solar. Yeah, Solar Flare, that was what I had for breakfast and lunch. What is the meaning of life? Being, I'm sorry. What is the meaning of me being alive, says Jeffrey. Quick question, asks Jacob. How did you remember all of that, says Solar Flare? I don't know. Dinner? I had grilled out steak, medium rare, with some frozen onion rings, cooked obviously, I cooked them, and some green beans. That's what I had for dinner. But what is a hamburger? A hamburger is a patty made out of ground beef that is typically either grilled or fried in a skillet, and served typically on a bun with various accoutrements. Or condiments, I suppose. Bro, I forgot what I had for breakfast, says Jeffrey. My meaning is to make Jeff do random stuff, says Chicken. Well, you are definitely living up to that. What is pasta? Pasta is a... it's pasta. It's usually a grain that's like all mashed up together into some sort of sheet. That is cut up into different shapes. Spaghetti, thin spaghetti, angel hair pasta, rotini noodles, penne, ziti, elbow macaronis, things of that sort. So there you go. Usually served with sauce, but not always. Sometimes just butter. For Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World, can you mute everything but the game sometimes so we can listen to the awesome music? Says Jacob. I suppose I can do that. Brunch. Says Solar Flare. I didn't have brunch. I don't know if I've ever had brunch. What is brunch? My Italian ancestors are shaming right now for not knowing. Yeah. What is paste? I have never heard of pasta. Is that something or someone? What is toothpaste? I have no idea what toothpaste is. It's a paste that you use to clean your teeth, but I don't know what it's made out of. And it's kind of a scary thought. Like, typically you don't want to eat things that you don't know what is in them. And it's not like we eat toothpaste, but we're putting it in our mouths and we have no idea what is made out of. Isn't that kind of a scary thought? What is water? Water is 2 parts hydrogen to 1 part oxygen. H2O. Excuse me. That's what water is. What is a shirt like? It's like this. This thing. This covering for my upper half of my body. What is a chicken? Chicken Plays, you should know that answer. I'm fairly certain. Y'all are imposters! What is a burp, says Chicken Plays. A burp is gas escaping from your digestive system through your esophagus and through your mouth, and often accompanied by a funny sound. I'm loving these burning questions. This is awesome. What is cheese? Cheese... Why is Kool-Aid like powder? Says Jeffrey. It's a sugar mixture that dissolves in water and gives it that distinct taste. Yes, it's a bird that eats anything, says Chicken. And well, that's not untrue. Cheese is a processed dairy product. And beyond that, I have no idea. There are multiple different types of cheese. What is school? School is where you get education. It's also a building. Best cheese? Provolone. It really depends on the application. Wait, I can answer my question. Says Chicken Place. Can I get high from Kool-Aid powder? I have no idea. Maybe in high enough doses, but I wouldn't recommend trying. It's hell, but you are alive, says Chicken Place. Oh, school? That's an interesting answer. Alright. Well, I think that's it, guys. I think I'm gonna have to cut it off here. This has been a very fun live stream. I've really enjoyed it. I like snorting Kool-Aid powder. It's a solar flare. Oh dear. Chicken Place says, what is a dog? Dog is a man's best friend. As far as like species to species relations go. Best friends. Alright. On that note, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Okay, bye, Jeff. Oh, I mean, Jeff. Says Jeffrey. Okay. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning into this live stream. But one bit me, says Chicken. Oh, bye, Jiff. I didn't forget. Thanks, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. Now I'm being called peanut butter. No! But yeah, really enjoyed this live stream series. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Go back and give Yoshi's Island the playthrough that it deserves. And I feel like we've done that. And that was so much fun. Yoshi's Island is absolutely one of my favorites. Very much very much enjoyed my time with it. And I hope you guys did too. So guys, thanks very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a video. I am planning to have the next video ready next week. I'm hoping before Friday. But next week is looking like an incredibly busy week for work, so I'm not sure that it's going to happen. So next week's live stream very much depends on if I have finished that video. I want to finish the video before I start the next game. So either next stream is going to be Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World Part 1, or it's going to be a behind the scenes live stream where I most likely work on the thumbnail for the stream and basically just have it be a just chatting stream. I hope you guys look forward to it either way. And so I'll update you guys in the Discord. If you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord. I love chatting with the fans there. And I'll update you guys as to whether the video is done, when it's released, or what the next live stream is going to be, when I plan on live streaming, all that jazz. So feel free to join that. So guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, it's been a blast. And hopefully, we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy Gusty Gardens music, guys. And have a good week. See you guys.